All right, if you're joining us live, we're going to do a sound check here. Testing 1, 2. We're still about 20 minutes away from tip-off, but want to do a sound check. I know you can hear the crowd, but hopefully you can hear me. Testing 1, 2.
Of our community depends on us. Hi, this is Brent Preddy.
Testing 1, 2.
And we are proud to support the community calendar and the individuals who give their time and energy to create the future for our children and grandchildren in River Valley.
The Cartown Center in Russellville is the location the first Thursday of each month for Cancer Survivor Support Group from 3 to 4. Local resident Jane Pittman will be your host. Sessions will also feature a variety of guest speakers, and the group is open to all cancer patients. There really is no place like home for the holidays. Johnny Story along for a latest.
Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
And their staff are as close as your phone. Olathe Realty represents the Arkansas River Valley's finest properties and the most up-to-date technology. Years of full-time experience have given this team a clear understanding of the mindset of buyers and sellers alike, in addition to the latest overview of the local market. Check the selection of currently available properties. Evaluate the value of your home or property. Let Olathe Realty work for you. Olathe Realty, Russellville, 968-5668. Check their website, russellvilleliving.com, their Facebook page, or other social media.
At Dardanelle Regional Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers, such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. Our mission is to provide high-quality, compassionate health
Check
care
1, 2.
to your family. To make an appointment at Dardanelle Regional Medical Clinic, call 479-229-6191 or visit dardanelleregional.org.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-273-4069.
Okay, sound check. We're hoping everything's working on the Russellville stream.
Attention farmers, ranchers, business owners, welders. Jeff at Hagen's Dodge here. If you are needing a new light or heavy-duty truck or commercial van before the end of the year, come see us at Hagen's Dodge in Morganton. We have a huge selection and more on the way. We have the biggest discounts and rebates of the year going on right now. Visit us online at HagensDCMotors.com or come see us at exit 108 and I-40 in Morganton today.
We love our community here
Testing
in the
1,
River
2.
Valley. And from River Valley Radio, we really want to encourage you to shop local and eat local. Our local
If anybody's
businesses
watching this
provide
stream, could you
incredible
comment if you hear me?
services and
Testing 1,
products
2.
that enable us to have the funds for our schools, roads, and so much more. Please shop and eat local with businesses like this.
Are you tired of... Let Woodard Carpet and Design help with stylish new carpet, area rugs, ceramic tile, and more. Call for your free estimate or visit Woodard Carpet and Design in Clarksville today.
Hi, it's me, Jeffrey, at Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. Having your vehicle repaired should not be a stressful experience. Whether you need scheduled maintenance or extensive repairs...
If you're watching this stream, we have other streams going with the games, but we're going to start with the Lady Cyclones first. We're going to join the radio broadcast here in about 2 minutes and have the Cyclone and Lady Cyclone pregame show.
Rest assured that no work will be done without your authorization. I want you to feel comfortable knowing that Arkansas Tire and Auto Service values you as a customer. Call me today and we can discuss your needs. That's Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main Street, Russellville.
Since 1971, Sorrell's Body Shop's top priority has been customer satisfaction. The folks at Sorrell's get the job done right by providing their customers state-of-the-art equipment and highly skilled professional service technicians. The mission at Sorrell's is to deliver the most professional, ethical, highest quality service while giving back to their community every day. Sorrell's Body Shop, proudly supporting the Russellville school system. Go Cyclones!
one of country music's finest. Somebody else will. Justin Moore, live in concert. Saturday, January 18th, 7:30 p.m. The theater at Simmons Bank Arena. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Justin Moore live.
Your weather every 20 minutes, guaranteed, from the EAB Weather Center.
Scattered showers of possibility into the weekend. Lows in the 40s. Southeast winds at about 5 to 15 with gusts near 20 into midday on Saturday. A 30% chance of rainfall Saturday night. A low 46. Sunshine returns Sunday. A 63 high. More of the same on Monday. A high of 67.
Get you back to the country. On River Country 102.3.
Russellville Cyclone basketball on River Country KCJC is brought to you in part by Heisman & Son Tire Company, Gene Simple Treats, Alathus Realty, Ritter Communications, Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, Arkansas Tech University, Chambers Bank, Jerome Associates, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, Centennial Bank, R&R Express, Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, by River Valley Tractor, Chicken Mart, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, River Valley Tinting and Glass, E&F Roofing, Bill White Autoplex, Feltner's Athletes Corner, Centennial Bank, Honda of Russellville, First State Bank, and by Miller Roofing Company. Russellville Cyclone basketball on River Country KCJC.
And we would like to welcome everyone here to Cyclone Arena, day one of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action tonight on River Country KCJC 102.3. We're also streaming live on the internet on the Cyclone Booth YouTube channel, and if you have the EAB app, you can watch the video, you can listen to the audio, whatever you have going on. So we appreciate you joining us tonight. Only 2 days of Hoops for Hunger this year, and it's a classic, not a tournament. And so we have day one. The last 2 games of day one feature your Lady Cyclones and your Cyclones taking on, the girls will be taking on Pottsville Lady Apaches, and the boys will be taking on Jacksonville Titans. But we're going to turn our attention first to the girls. The Lady Cyclones taking on the Lady Apaches. It seems like an annual occurrence when these two teams meet. It always seems like they meet in this tournament, although they don't every year. They didn't last year, but it seems like it happens every year. Both teams struggling a little bit with their non-conference schedule. The Lady Cyclones 3-10, Pottsville 3-6. Bring in my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. What's your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, the Lady Cyclones, the last time I saw them play, the last time they played was against Arkadelphia. Were very aggressive, I thought, in rebounding and attacking the basket. And we need to do that tonight. We're going to have to rebound at both ends. We're going to have to control those boards and hit our free throws. The big thing, though, that we've got to watch out for is telegraphing our passes. Seem like we have a problem with that, and the other team has a chance to step in there and intercept the pass or knock it down. But being aggressive on the court at both ends will be a key thing for the Lady Cyclones.
And we have a boys game going on before us. We're not running late. We're running pretty much on time. They've actually been running early on some of the games. There's quite a few blowouts and one really close game that doesn't look close when you look at the score, but it was nip and tuck all the way down. We'll talk to you about that when we come back, the earlier action we come back from this break. This is Cyclone basketball and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. We've had a stoppage of play here with 42 seconds left in the boys' game before us. But again, it's not going to go overtime. So are we running behind? Maybe just a little bit, because 10 minutes till 6 is usually when the other teams for the next game getting on the floor. So we have started every game on time, but it looks like we'll be probably a little late on this one. But when I say a little late, probably just a couple minutes. And well, I shouldn't say that, because I think they're saving and going to do the national anthem before the girls Lady Cyclones game tonight. So we'll tip off a little later, but they'll be on the floor, getting introduced right around 6 o'clock hour. Right now, there's 42 seconds left. Mills leading Pottsville by a score of 57-46. And so Mills is going to win this game. Russellville will play Mills tomorrow night at 7:30. Again, this is a classic. So you already know who you're going to play, and that'll be boys action. The girls will take on Lamar tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It'll be same times tomorrow night for our Cyclones and Lady Cyclones. So before we get to a little bit more of the pregame show for the Lady Cyclones taking on the Lady Apaches, let me tell you what happened in the earlier games today. Van Buren defeated Charleston in girls action 67-30. That was a sportsmanship rule game. The game after that featured a boys game. Lamar beating Stuttgart 67-49, and even though that was a 22-point win, that actually went back and forth a little bit in that first half. And then the girls' game, actually kind of what we were looking forward to today, other than the Russellville games. Harbor defeated Lamar 67-56. That was a close game all the way. And Lamar, 12-1 coming into that game. The Lady Warriors have had a fantastic season so far. And it was close until about the last 2 minutes. Harbor kind of went away from it. So Lamar just gets their second loss of the season. They lose by 11 to Springdale Harbor. The game here has just ended, and Mills defeating Pottsville by a score of 59-46. So we're all done with the first 4 games. Now it's time for the last 2. And first up, your Lady Cyclones taking on the Lady Apaches of Pottsville. The Lady Cyclones have are 3-10 on the pregame, or I should say preseason, I guess non-conference season. They just recently lost to Arkadelphia here. They've struggled at home. They've only got one home victory, but they've been on the road quite a bit. And they say they have a tough non-conference schedule that's putting it lightly, because they went to Joplin, Missouri, and played up there. They played in the Valonia tournament, which there were 2 teams in that Valonia tournament that ended up going and playing in the Dallas tournament. Lady Cyclones played both of those teams in Valonia and Nettleton. And so they play some really tough competition. And so that 3-10 record, a little bit deceiving. They've also been kind of trying to feel their way out. Remember, the Lady Cyclones, if you haven't watched them this year, they replaced all 5 starters. And so it's a brand new look. They did not play Pottsville last year. Again, even though I said in the earlier show that it seems like they play them every year in this thing. They did not play last year. The last time they played, that was actually 2 years ago. And that was when Russell was coached by Will Stewart, who is now at Dirks. Russellville won that game 55-42. So this will be the first chance for LaShonta Johnson to match wits with Pottsville. And patrolling the Lady Apache sideline is Chance Johnson. He's back. He's back as the head coach of the Lady Apaches. That was approved back in February. He's still the athletic director. Again, he was the coach for over 10 years for the Lady Apaches, was co-AD and then became the AD. And he has stepped back into that spot as Coach Stephen Morgan is now a 7th grade boys coach and Coach Chance Johnson back on the sideline for the Lady Apaches. We're going to take a break as the game is ended. We got 8 minutes until the starting lineups are announced. We'll take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville, Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You have to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
Chicken Mart is having an end-of-the-year buy one, get one free closeout sale you can't miss at both their locations while supplies last. Over half the store will be filled with closeout price buy one, get one free items like breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken nuggets, breaded chicken breast fillets, breaded popcorn chicken. All will be closeout sale price, so hurry in. Supplies are limited at both your local Chicken Mart locations, 106 Weir Road and 1808 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or a carport? Will give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones getting ready to take on the Lady Apaches. They're about 5 minutes, 45 seconds away from calling both teams back to the bench to get the starting lineup. So that kind of lets you know if we are a little bit behind. That's a little bit how far behind. And as soon as I said that, they've reset the clock. So we'll have to wait and see. We believe they're going to start it really close to 6 o'clock. Or I shouldn't say start the game. They should start the festivities. They'll have the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. So we're probably looking at about a 6:05, 6:06 tip-off right now. Neither team has actually set their starting lineup. It has to be done officially. If you don't know this, the coach has to come over and check the book and then mark their starters themselves. You can't just say, I'm going to start this person. They actually physically make you sign off on the book and actually mark the starters. And the reason they do that is because if there's any mistake, if you have a player that's supposed to be number 13 and they're listed in the book as number 12, as soon as they enter the game, it's an automatic technical foul on the bench. And so everything written in the book has to be approved by someone from the coaching staff. And neither person from the coach, either Coach Johnson or her assistant, Coach Turner or Coach Johnson for Pottsville, has come over and signed out who there's going to be the starters, and so they're still filling all that out. So we can tell you we think we know who it's going to be for Pottsville. Their last few games, they've started Maylee Martin, Marlo Hollis, Jalexa Hayes, Emerson Corbin, and Addison Cox. And I could say normally that we think we know who's going to start for Russellville. I've been able to say that the last couple years, but I really don't know because Russellville has really mixed up their starting lineup. And because of that, their scoring has been spread around a little bit. We can tell you, though, the leading scorer on the season, it's actually kind of a dead heat between Kyra White and Kana Keister, both players averaging a little over 8 points per game. Nobody averaging double digits. And then nipping at their heels very closely is a Soraya Stroud, who's been lighting it up from the outside also. Jasmine Garcia, she's over the 8-point mark too. And she had recently had a fantastic game against Arkadelphia in the loss. She had 17 points, a career high. She's been in double digits quite a bit this year. last year played up as a freshman, starting now a lot of the games as a sophomore, and sometimes it takes a year like that to kind of get your feet underneath you. And I tell you, when a player can play up as a freshman and kind of get their feet wet, get used to the speed, it looks like a different ball player by the time they're a sophomore. And Russellville actually brought up quite a few freshmen the year before last, notable Soraya Stroud, Kana Keister, and they were able to play them in some blowout games under Coach Stewart, and they kind of got their feet wet at the end of the junior high season. They were able to do that. Sometimes that can really help your team, because as soon as the junior high season's over, you can bring up any ninth grader you want and put them in the game. You can actually do that at any time, but as soon as they play a high school game, they're ineligible to go back down to junior high. Well, as soon as the junior high season's over, then you might as well bring them up. Same thing's done in football. We saw that where Coach Wheeler brought up a handful of ninth graders and actually played a couple in the last game of the season, and then in the playoff game against El Dorado, notably Lucas Stokes, one of the backup quarterbacks who was a ninth grader, but he played up, and of course the season was over, so he was allowed to do so. So a lot of that kind of goes into it, and but Jasmine Garcia really been playing fantastic. She had 15 in the win against Rogers. Mentioned to you 17 against Arkadelphia. Up in Missouri, she actually had 14 against Carl Junction in their victory there. So she's really been catching fire. Almost wanted bad time for her to take this break because Russellville hadn't played since Friday of last week, but you got to take a break for the holidays. We know that they were given a couple days off. I think both teams actually had a shoot around yesterday and are ready for back-to-back days here. The Lady Cyclones taking on Pottsville tonight. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, they'll take on a very good Lamar team. The boys at 7:30 tonight will play Jacksonville, and then tomorrow night at 7:30 against Little Rock Mills. We're going to take another break and they'll be back with the starting lineups. Let's see, both teams have marked their lineups, so we'll do that when we come back. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business
We're going to turn down the radio stream because we're about to do the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem. We'll make sure we honor America here. And then we'll rejoin the radio broadcast when we're done with this.
For the community. We want to thank every single team who has participated and brought food for the food competition, and we wish all competing teams good luck for tonight, tomorrow, and the remainder of the season. At this time, all in attendance, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America by playing
4-5,
our national anthem.
14-15, 21.
please. I pledge allegiance and now we ask folks that you would remain standing for a brief moment of silence. Thank you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome into Cyclone Arena for tonight's Hoops for Hunger tournament matchup between the visiting.
All right, welcome back. I believe we're back on the radio and on the live stream here. Again, we're on KCJC 102.3, and we're also on Cyclone Booth YouTube channel. Lady Apache's getting introduced. We'll give you the official. Is who we thought was going to start. We'll give you the official lineup right now. Maylee Martin, a 5'5 senior, wearing number 1. Number 2, 5'6 junior Marlo Hollis, a 5'5 junior number 10, Jalexa Hayes, a senior number 14, Emerson Corbin, and a sophomore, number 20, Addison Cox. Pottsville is coached by Chance Johnson in his first year, but his second stint. He took over as the head girls basketball coach in February of this year, and he actually came to Pottsville in 2007 and 8. Coached the senior girls for 10 years and been athletic director. He's still the AD, but taking over this team, and they are 3-6 on the season. They played some good teams too. They lost their first game at Greenbrier, a team that Russell had played, formerly of our conference. They lost at Lamar, at Dover. They also lost at Alma 52-36, but again, they were actually up 10-0 in that game. They play Charleston. Pottsville plays Charleston in girls basketball action tomorrow at 3 p.m. For your Russellville Lady Cyclones, they're getting ready to get officially introduced here, but we'll go ahead and give it to you right now. They're going to start out with number 4, Kana Keister. She's a junior, averaging, as we said, a little over 8 points per game. Also averaging a little over 8 points per game is a sophomore, number 5, Jasmine Garcia. Number 14, McKinley Walls, getting another start here, averaging just under 4 points per game, but 10 made threes on the season for Walls. She is a sophomore, number 14. Kyra White, averaging a little over 8 points a game, a junior, wearing number 15. And then around 7 points per game is the average for Soraya Stroud. She's a junior, wearing number 21. Lady Cyclones coached by LaShonka Johnson. She's in her second season here at Russellville, 3-10 this year. Last year, though, went 23-7, 12-2 in the conference. Made the state tournament, lost in the second round to Greene County Tech. We're going to take a 30-second break, be back with the tip-off. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
All right. It's always good when they play the Let's Get Ready to Rumble. I mean, I think that's a staple there. Lady Cyclones in white with red and black trim. Pottsville in black with a little bit of gold and white trim. We are ready for action. I'm Mickey Duval, my color man tonight, Aaron Duval. The media team, Maggie Duval back behind us running the stream. And back at KCJC Studios is Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast. The Lady Cyclones winning the opening tip, playing opposite front of their bench, as we do here. And we play offense in front of your bench for the second half. McKinley Walls near the top of the key. They'll swing it around eventually to Kana Keister. Passed on the 3, took a baseline, was cut off. Double team there, they back off. Give her some room. She'll find Stroud at the top of the key, who banks in a 3. You got to call that, right?
Well, you rarely see that, especially shooting it out front like that.
Hey, that's her 19th made 3. She can do that this year. In transition, they beat the press 2-on-1, lost the handle on it. Corbin, it goes out of bounds, but last touch by Russellville. Pottsville very fortunate there that we touched it last. They'll inbound it on the baseline. This will be number 2, Marlo Hollis. She'll get it in bounds to Martin. They do like to shoot the 3 a little bit when they can get some room. This one goes out of bounds as it was deflected out of bounds. 7:18 left to play here in the first.
Lady Cyclone showing some good tight defense here right off the bat.
Well, that Pottsville beat our press down. I'm sure that's something they didn't like. And a little hop, late on the whistle, but the correct call. Marlo Hollis hopped a little bit and is whistled for the travel. You can move that pivot foot, but as soon as you pick it up off the ground, you got to pass or shoot it. You dribble it, you're going to be called for the walk. And that's what happened there. The Lady Cyclones up 3-0. Man, missed baseline jumper there by Kyra White. The rebound comes to Hollis for Pottsville. Here come the Lady Apaches on the move. Martin picked up by Garcia. She's guarding closely, Martin, even without the basketball. Corbin has it down the right side of the lane, lost it. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but picking it out of the air is Garcia trying to go coast to coast. The sophomore missed the layup. She was knocked to the floor, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Pottsville is not going to give up an easy layup try on that one. And I think he said, was it on Hollis? I thought
Number
he
20.
said, oh, Cox, Addison Cox. Okay, I could have swore the PA guy said Hollis here. Addison Cox, number 20, is the one that picks up the first personal and the first foul called in the game. To the line, Jasmine Garcia, who misses the first. She's 56% on the season. Second free throw is good. Hits 1 of 2. The Lady Cyclones lead it 4-0 and can continue with the full court press. And a couple quick passes. Martin passed down the floor, caught by Corbin. Once again, they beat the press easily. Baseline jumper miss, foul called on Russellville. And this will be on number 21, Soraya Stroud. Coach Johnson can't be happy with the way that they have beaten our press down the floor on the 2 times they've seen it.
Yeah, just a couple of passes, and they're down there. I'm sure she's going to change things up a little bit.
And here's the first free throw made by Hayes, and that's the first point for Pottsville. It looks like we're just a little bit late in rotating around in that back court is what it looked like, coming with that trap. On both instances, both free throws are good by Hayes. And they're showing a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Not a trap or anything. Jasmine beats it all the way down and goes coast to coast for the bucket. Garcia has 3. The Lady Cyclones lead by 4, 6-2. A couple passes. They beat us down the floor. 2-on-1. Shot up. Missed it. Hayes missed it. Rebound Soraya Stroud for Russellville. Garcia has it. Jasmine dribbling in transition will slow it up along the right side. Mishandled the basketball. It was tipped there by Corbin. And I think Corbin may be picking up a personal foul on the reach in here. And it is going to be on Emerson Corbin. You kind of reach around, you get your arm around, you're going to be whistled for that every time. That's her first and the team's second. Lady Cyclones looking about on the baseline. Got to get in it quick. It's actually tipped away by Pottsville, but Kana Keister picks it up for the Lady Cyclones. She has no dribble. She'll give it off to Stroud on the right side. 28 seconds on the shot clock. The shot clock was reset on that foul. Cutting the basket as Keister gets the pass. Missed the shot from the right side with the rebound is Hollis for Pottsville. Just 2 minutes into this game, the Lady Cyclones lead at 6-2. Here's a 3 try from the left side, in and out there by Hayes. Tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to who? They yelled it, but they didn't signal it. It's going to be Pottsville basketball. The referee didn't signal. They yelled, but I couldn't hear with the headset on. Pottsville inbounding along the baseline. They'll get it out up top. 3-point try is good there by Emerson Corbin, who hits the 3. And the Lady Cyclone lead is down to 1, 6-5. And I can hear Coach Johnson. She's upset that the pass got there so quickly and so easily because it kind of went through that lane there. Here's a drive by Keister. Missed the shot. Rebound tipped out near the corner. Coming up with it is Addison Cox for the Lady Apaches. Long pass down the floor. It's going to be caught by Hollis. She'll launch the 3. Miss it. Backside rebound chased down in the corner by Cox for Pottsville. Goes inside to Hayes. Turnaround jumper short. Trying to get her own rebound. Had it. It was knocked away by Garcia. And we have a tied up basketball and it belonged to Pottsville. And we have a substitution coming in for Russellville. This will be number 0, Morgan Young, the only senior on the team for Russellville. And she'll replace Soraya Stroud, who had a 3-pointer so far in this quarter. Lady Cyclones lead at 6-5. Off the inbounds pass, Hayes got it, double team. Her pass goes off to Cox. Cox on the drive, a little running left-handed shot is in, and Pottsville has their first lead of the game, 7-6. They lead it over Russellville with under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Pottsville staying in that 3-2 zone. And
well, the Lady Cyclones have been able to get some shots on the inside, just can't get anything to fall. They really, I don't know if they shot any threes yet. Maybe that, oh yeah, they did that one they hit. And here a loose basketball, tie it up, and it'll stay with Russellville, and they reset the shot clock. They weren't supposed to do that. It's going to help us, so I'm not going to say it real loud. And the official did not catch it there yet. But, yeah, if it keeps possession, you're not supposed to reset the shot clock. And now we have an offensive foul before the ball was even inbounded. And it'll be on number 5, Jasmine Garcia, her first and the team's second. So a turnover there by Russellville. Kind of wasted the jump ball situation there. With the basketball is Martin. She'll get in the front court. They eventually go inside to Hayes. She is smothered there by Kyra White. Has to take it baseline. Kicks it out to Corbin, who will launch the three and hit. Emerson Corbin's second three of the game, and Pottsville has a 4-point lead. 4:15 left to play here in the first quarter. 10-6 our score. Pottsville leading the Lady Cyclones. Keister open left side. She'll miss the three. Underneath, Kyra White with the foul. That one won't go. The rebound is tipped away to Cox. Addison Cox looked like she was going to bring up the floor. She'll hand it off to Martin. Russellville not making any baskets, so they can't get into the press. And three-pointer miss from the corner there by Hayes. With the rebound is Kyra White. She's being chased by two defenders. Somebody's open. She'll get it in the corner to Hayes. I'm sorry, this is to McKinley Walls, who is open, missed the three. And on the rebound, Kyra White is fouled on the drive back to the basket. Walls was the one that was wide open. And when they double-team Kyra White, the foul goes on Martin, her first, and the team's third.
I like the way the Lady Cyclones are being aggressive. We talked about pregame attacking that basket. And that's what we're doing tonight.
They are ice cold. They've only got one two-pointer made in this game. And here with the drive and missing is Kyra White, and the woes continue. Lady Cyclones cannot buy a basket. Long pass down the floor caught by Hayes. A 2-on-1. Missed the layup from the right side. The follow, Cox had it. Shot was blocked. Are they going to get a foul call or a jump ball call? It'll be a jump ball. It was a clean block there. And so shot clock stays at 27 with 3:27 left. And I tell you, I thought it was Pottsville basketball. The possession error was incorrect, and they do have they make the correct call. Off the inbounds pass, wide open inside is Bella Ussery, a sophomore, and she gives the Apaches a 6-point lead. 12-6 the score. Pottsville leading. Jasmine Garcia on the drive again, cannot buy a basket from the inside. Forget about the inside. I'm going to say let's shoot some threes. There's a foul in transition. This is going to be number 2 on Jasmine Garcia. It'll be her second and the team's third. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 6 but cannot hit anything. They've got one 2-point shot made here in this first quarter. Just ice cold from the field. Ussery gave it up trying to cut the basket. She did, but was not open. Cox feeds along the baseline. Hayes, a three-pointer from the corner. That one won't go. Backside rebound, McKinley Walls, and she's fouled in the backcourt with 2:53 left to play here in the first quarter. And that'll be on Maylee Martin, her second, and the 4th team foul. Jasmine Garcia will check out of the game, and in for her will be Chloe Gardner, number 3, a sophomore. She'll be working the high post. Young will fake the three, take it baseline, pulls up from 15. That one won't go. Rebound. Two Apaches are fighting over it. They almost lost control of it. And traveling is going to be the call on Addison Cox, who I don't understand it. I see it all the time with boys and girls players. They cross that half-court line, they pick up their dribble. And that time she picked up her dribble and traveled.
You know, I've counted, I think we got about 5 shots underneath the basket and just hadn't made one yet.
Walls on the left side. Use a screen, find top of the key. Kana Keister, three-pointer rolls in. That was a good soft shooting touch. Hit the front of the iron, bounced straight up. Maybe a little bit of backboard, maybe a little bit of back of the iron, and then got the shooter's bounce. She cuts the lead in half. McKinley Walls knocking the ball away. Pottsville still with it. 15 feet away, this is Ussery. Drives down, inside pass. Missed shot there by Corbin. With the rebound is Morgan Young for Russellville. The Lady Cyclones trailing 12-9 with the basketball. Inside to Kyra White. Double team, triple team. She'll kick it out to Keister. Mishandled it. She was thinking 3 there from that right side, but just could not catch that cleanly because that ball was thrown a little low. Might have been deflected to her. Keister with it. 16 seconds on the shot clock. She'll drive to the basket. Shot no good. Trying to get her own rebound. It was knocked from her hands. It goes out of bounds. Now the shot did not hit the rim, so there's 12 seconds on the shot clock. Russellville will inbound along the left baseline. McKinley Walls, the trigger man. She'll get it out to the left wing to Garner. In the corner to Keister. 10 seconds to shoot. Kana has it knocked away. Gets it back with 6 seconds. You can hear the chants. Morgan Young over to Kyra White. She'll launch one from the right side. It'll hit the backboard. No good. Rebound Pottsville, but they blew it dead anyway because they said the shot clock violation happened first. Minute 23 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 12-9. Ball knocked away in the front court. This is a scramble for it. We'll get a jump ball called, and it'll belong to Russellville. And Soraya Stroud will check back in, replacing Kana Keister. You know, sometimes you don't play for a week and you kind of get out of condition a little bit. You get tired a lot quicker running the floor for the first time in a week. Lady Cyclones have not played since Friday, and I figure Pottsville may be the same issue. Ball was knocked out of bounds. It stays with Russellville. They lost last week to Heber Springs, 43-40. A game that saw Pottsville actually had a 4-point lead with a minute left and then up losing the game by 3. Heber went on a 7-0 run in the last minute. Here's a three-pointer missed by Russellville with the rebound. It's Emerson Corbin for Pottsville. In transition, and it's going to be a traveling violation. Addison Cox lost the handle on it. She picked it up, took one more dribble. You could have called a double dribble or a travel. They called the travel. It's the same result. The Lady Cyclones will have it. There's a 11-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as we have 43 seconds left in the quarter. Soraya Stroud on the left wing. In the corner to McKinley Walls. Back to Stroud. Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. Ball thrown away, and it'll belong to Pottsville. It was just thrown too tall there for Kyra White. Maylee Martin going to check in for Pottsville. She has 2 personal fouls, but I'm sure they're trying to get some more shooters on the floor for this final possession. And not really a big danger of her picking up her 3rd foul here in the first quarter. As long as she doesn't drive to the basket. Cox has it near the top of the key. We'll give it over to Corbin. Shot clock is turned off. Martin will take the 3-point shot from the top. Miss it. Underneath, Cox had the rebound, and we got a traveling violation called on Pottsville. Switched her pivot foot. I think she was trying to make a move to shoot it, even though she had a teammate cutting the basket. 5 for Wood. 5'11" sophomore will check in for Pottsville. Lady Cyclones can have it for the last shot here. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Morgan Young on the right side. Steps inside the 3-point line. Misses the long 2. Ball tipped around a couple times. Pottsville has it. Russellville trying to tie him up. They do. And there's 0.0 on the clock. The buzzer didn't sound. And so I think they're just going to wave it off and then give Pottsville the ball to start the second quarter. I think that's what they're going to do. After 1 quarter play, the Lady Cyclones trailing 12-9. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our community. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Don't miss the holiday green tag sales event going on now at R&R Tire Express. That's right, save huge on select in-stock wheels, tires, and wheel and tire packages. And all you need to get started is $5. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Well, just a tough first quarter for the Lady Cyclones. Couldn't hit a lot, anything really. They hit 1 2-pointer, 2 threes, but the good news is they're only down 3.
They just couldn't get it to go in underneath the basket, and sometimes the shots were a little bit weak. I think they were expecting to get fouled. You take it up there aggressively, put it off the backboard, and score.
As we start the second quarter, Pottsville will have the ball. They had that jump ball right before the end of the first quarter. They just decided to wave it off and gave them the ball to start the second quarter. With the basketball, Martin's going to be whistled for the travel. I think that was actually a carry. there, but same result. But Lady Cyclones will have it with a chance to tie it if they can hit a three. They hit 2 threes in that first quarter. They were led by Jasmine Garcia, Soraya Stroud, and Kayna Keister. They each had 3 points. Ball was deflected but picked up by Walls. Man advantage, left side. Morgan Young will miss the 3. Long rebound comes to Pottsville. Corbin got it. If she doesn't catch it, I think we get it there. Long pass down the floor. Hayes has it for the easy layup. Oh, she missed it. Getting her own rebound, though, underneath, and we're going to get a jump ball called. No, a foul called on Russellville, and this will be on Morgan Young, her first and the team's first.
Well, they were wide open underneath.
Yeah, that was, again, they are beating us down the floor. And so Soraya Stroud will check out for Russellville in the game for the first time. Number 20, sophomore Aubrey Farr. Inbounds pass comes to Martin, who's starting the second quarter even with 2 fouls. There's a 3-pointer from the corner miss. Comes right to McKinley Walls for Russellville. She'll bring up the floor. Walls, White, Chloe Gardner, Stroud. I'm sorry, not Stroud, but Farr, and also Morgan on the floor for Russellville. The Lady Cyclones with the turnover. 1 minute into this quarter, we have a 3-pointer made by Jalexa Hayes, her first field goal of the game. She has 5 points, and it's a 6-point lead for Pottsville, the second time we've seen them with a 6-point lead. This is 15-9. Lady Cyclones trying to answer, and they do. Nothing but net for Chloe Gardner, the 3-pointer from the right corner. Her 14th made 3 on the season. We have a foul called on the other side. This is going to be the second team foul called on Russellville, the first on Kyra White. And Kayna Keister going to check in for Russellville. They wouldn't allow her in until they signaled who the foul was called on, and she'll replace McKinley Walls. Pottsville inbound along the right baseline. Lady Cyclones trailing 15-12. Inbounds pass comes inside to Jalexa Hayes. Good defense there by Aubrey Farr, who I don't know if you count that as a knockaway or block shot. Either way, Russellville has it. Cross-court pass caught by Keister. Couldn't catch it in rhythm. She was eyeing that 3-pointer. She'll get it to Young, and Young will take the 3. This one no good. With the rebound is Hollis. Almost had it stolen away by Gardner. She'll get it off to Martin. Martin in the front court. And she'll find a wide-open Corbin from the corner. She airballs the 3. She's made 2 already, but missed that one big time. Backside rebound is Kayna Keister. She's going to stop, shading the right side, missed the 3 there. Rebound, Gardner trying to have it. However, it's ripped away by Corbin. Corbin, a 1-on-2. She sees she doesn't have any teammates. She'll slow it up. Russellville with the double team, knocking the ball away, and we'll have a jump ball call, and it'll belong to the Lady Cyclones. That was a smart play there by Jalexa Hayes to slow up, because it was a 1-on-2 getting ready to be a 1-on-3. But as soon as she slowed it up on the side and picked up her dribble, that was all she wrote, was double teamed and had the out-of-bounds line as a third defender. 15-12, the Lady Cyclones trailing by 3 here with 5:40 left to play in the first half. Aubrey Farr will take it baseline. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Emerson Corbin. Into the game, Bella Ussery, a sophomore. She'll check in for the Pottsville Lady Apaches. Senior boys action coming up next. Russellville will take on Jacksonville, the Titans. Those two teams met last year. Surprising result. Not that Russellville won last year, but they won by over 30 last year. Playing that game at Pulaski Academy. Here taking it left side is Kyra White. All the way. Kyra gets her first bucket. How about that?
Shot it with the left hand. Good drive.
She cuts the lead to 1, and there's the carry again by Maylee Martin. The second time we've seen that. Lady Cyclones have won the last 3 matchup between these two teams. Pottsville won back in 2017 at the Hoop4Hunger here, 69-61. They always seem to meet here at the Hoop4Hunger when they do meet. Chloe Gardner in the corner. We'll give it off to Kyra White, splitting a double team, and shot up no good, but I wonder if they'll give her 2 shots on that. They're going to say the foul's on Emerson Corbin. No, they're going to say the foul happened before the shot on the drive, so Russellville will have it along the right baseline. And they were calling over Morgan Young to talk to her, but I think they were expecting free throws. Kayna Keister will inbound it. She gets it inbounds to Kyra White right along the baseline. Aubrey Farr is going to be fouled on the entry pass. And this is going to be on number 2, Marlo Hollis. I have her for 2, but I think I erased it. And that is going to be her first, and the second team foul now called on Pottsville. And bounce pass knocked out of bounds. We'll do it again. 4:59 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing Pottsville 15-14. Appreciate you joining us. We know there's other stuff going on, bowl games today. We'll have senior boys action after this. Russellville got to get in quick. They do to Aubrey Farr. Sometimes you just got to throw it, whether they're ready for it or not. And Pottsville is going to get the steal. Martin will bring it up the floor for the Lady Apaches. She's shaded there by Kana Keiser. She'll get the pass over to Addison Cox. They're inviting Hollis to shoot that three. She goes inside anyway, but throws it too far. She was looking for Hayes underneath. It belonged to Russellville as it goes out of bounds.
You know, Morgan Young has had 2 open threes, and I think if she puts a little more arch on them, she's going to be able to make those. They're not coming out on her.
She's on the right side, feeds it into Kana Keiser, and they converse on her, just knock the ball away. And I think she was almost triple teamed there by the time the ball got to her. Ussery left open. She'll try the shot from the left side and hit the three. She's got 5. They leave her open, and now we have a timeout called by Russellville. 4:17 left to play here in the first half. Russellville trailing 18-14. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Lady Cyclones trailing here by 4. They will be playing Lamar tomorrow night here at the Hoop4Hunger at Cyclone Arena at 6 o'clock. The Hoop4Hunger started today and starts tomorrow at noon. And the last game starts at 7:30. 6 games. And again, 2 days for this classic this year. And talked to Coach Chenault last week. He says they're going back to a tournament style next year in 3 days. They just do not want to go Friday, Saturday, and then extend it over into Monday. We know there's some tournaments that actually started yesterday, the day after Christmas. I know they started up there at Mountain Home. Russellville did not want to do that. They wanted to give everybody the day off after Christmas and then begin. Russellville has it trailing by 4, 18-14, with nearing the 4-minute mark left here in the first half. Kyra White, and she's going to be whistled for the carry. Well, they're being consistent with that call, and so that's all that you ask for an official to do, and you can adjust. This is our first chance to see these 3 officials. On all the other games we've seen people we've known, but sometimes this tournament style you get to see some different faces wearing the striped shirts. Here's a 3-pointer from the corner by Ussery. This one's short, saved in bounds by Chloe Garner and knocked back out, and it'll belong to who? And they're talking about it. The officials don't know. They're going to give it to Pottsville. Pottsville thought it was off them.
Yeah.
They're having to bring the team back down the floor.
Pottsville had the right call.
Yeah. And bounce pass comes in the corner to Hayes. And I don't know if that was a shot, partially blocked, or a pass. And now we have a traveling violation by Russellville off the rebound or the steal, whatever you want to call it. So Pottsville again will get to inbound it along the baseline. They'll lob this one inside to Cox, who's triple teamed and going to be tied up. They got the pass in there, but they were all over the Pottsville Lady Apache. I don't know why the pass was thrown, to be honest with you. So they'll get to inbound it again as they have the alternating possession. It comes out to Martin. A little hop, missed the 3. Rebound Kyra White. This time she puts it on the floor before moving her feet, and she'll bring up the floor for the Lady Cyclones. Garner, they leave her wide open from the corner. You can't do that. Chloe Garner, another 3. 15 on the season, and the Lady Cyclones are within a point once again. And now we have a timeout called by Coach Chance Johnson for Pottsville. 3:23 left to play in the first half. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trailing by 1. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No.
I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
If your tires just aren't feeling the holiday cheer, let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
4 games earlier today. We'll talk to you about those finals coming up at halftime, along with stats of this first half. 3:23 left to play in this first half. The Lady Cyclones trailing 18-17. Pottsville calling that timeout. 5 timeouts. You can take them at any time. Both teams have 4 left, each taking one so far in this first half. Hollis in the front court. That's the first time we've seen Pottsville struggle a little bit with the press. They beat it, but not so easily. The ball was knocked away in the front court. It'll stay with the Lady Apaches with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. And even if you're not successful in getting a steal, that's what you want from the press. You want to make them use up time. Ball thrown at the feet there of Cox. She's able to handle it, get out to Ussery, and again airballing a 3, this time from the left side. 6 seconds on the shot clock. They got the offensive rebound, and they're going to be bailed out with a foul on the turnaround jumper. This will be on McKinley Walls, and it'll be her first and the team's third. A shooting foul will put Jalexa Hayes on the free throw line. She's 2 of 2 from the line, 5 points tonight. First free throw is short. Emerson Corbin checking back in for Pottsville, replacing Bella Ussery. And she missed them both. Rebound, Kyra White. She's going to bring it up the floor herself. I think she thought she was fouled. She had a little frown on her face there. Thought that they had got her on the arm. She's okay with it, though. Got it in the front court. Lady Cyclones have it. We'll try it left side. Morgan Young saving the ball. That looked like it was going out of bounds, and even when she caught it, she looked down to make sure she wasn't standing out of bounds. Off the drive, had it knocked away. It's stolen by Martin of Pottsville. Martin in transition. Pass ahead to Corbin coming in from the left side. We got a blocked out of bounds by Kyra White. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Kyra, and that's going to be her second and the team's fourth. And the official was looking back. I don't think he liked the way that Russellville reacted to that, and he was checking on that, saying should he say something or do something about it. Corbin going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a great block.
It looked like it, didn't it? If she got her, she must have got her with the body, because the hand got all ball and slammed it on the court out of bounds. The first free throw is no good by Corbin, and that's number 2 on Kyra White. They hit 1 of 2. And Corbin now with 7 points. Pottsville with a 2-point lead. Kyra White will launch from the corner. Missed the 3. Long rebound. Caught there by Hayes, who brought it in with one hand. Pass down the floor to Hollis, who will slow it up. Looking at the high post, this is Cox. Makes a nice little move in the lane and puts it up and in. And she gives the Lady Apaches a 4-point lead. Lady Cyclones led early. Last time they led was 6-5. They haven't led since. Double team on the inside. Turnaround jumper didn't matter. Farr got it through. Aubrey Farr's first point. She fought through that double team and cut the Pottsville lead in half. Martin in the front court. Gets it to Cox. Wide open, but she faked the 3 and on the drive missed the shot. It was a really good fake. Led to an open 2. Out of bounds. Last touch by Pottsville. It belonged to Russellville here with 1:39 left to play here in the first half.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to get her own rebound, and her teammate knocked it out of bounds.
Soraya Stroud will check in, replacing Kyra White. I like this move by Coach Johnson. You don't want Kyra picking up a cheap third foul near the end of the first half. 90 seconds left here in this half. Lady Cyclones trailing 21-19. They're going to double team in the corner. Stroud catches the pass, gets it back to Gardner. They backed off of her. You can't do that. Another 3 for Chloe Gardner. She gives the Lady Cyclones a 1-point lead. A pass all the way down the floor, and they missed the open layup. It was missed by Hayes, trying to get her own rebound, and she is tied up. That's the second time. I think she's the one that missed it wide open earlier, but Chloe Gardner, what can you say about that? She's got 3 threes all here in the second quarter. And she gives the Lady Cyclones their first lead since back when it was 6-5 early in the first quarter. Russellville leading it here 22-21. It was going to be short-lived because Hayes was wide open underneath for that layup. Garner in the corner. They do get out on her that time. She'll give it to Kana Keister, who missed the 3 from the corner. Martin with the rebound. It's like they were on Garner that time, double team, and they backed off as soon as she got rid of it. Pottsville go wide open underneath was Cox. Somebody didn't guard the right person, left her wide open. Pottsville with a 1-point lead. 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell going to take a quick shot here, trying to get that 2 for 1. McKinley Walls missed the 3. Pottsville has it, and there's about a half-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This is actually confusing me a little because it looks like the other way around. Martin will launch a three-pointer and hit from the right side, her first basket of the game. And Pottsville up by 4. 13 seconds left to play here in the first half. Keister in the front court will give it off to Walls. Garner in the corner with 4 seconds to shoot. Kana Keister from the top, missed the 3, goes out of bounds with 0.7 seconds, and now they say 0.1 second left. You can't even get a shot off here, so you're going to hear the buzzer go off as soon as they inbound it. We're done with the first half. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 4 here at the half, 26-22. We'll take a break and come back. The first thing we'll do is we'll talk about what happened earlier today in the Hoops for Hunger tournament. We'll have stats later on. Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half by 4 to Pottsville. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses. Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family. Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
Johnny's story ends with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Pottsville 26-22. Well, this is game 5 of 6 in day 1 of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Earlier today in girls action, we saw Van Buren mercy rule Charleston 67-30. And a close game ended up being an 11-point win for Harbor, but Harbor defeating Lamar 67-56. Lamar 12-2 on the season. They will face the Lady Cyclones tomorrow at 6 o'clock. On the boys' side, we saw Lamar beat Stuttgart 67-49. Little Rock Mills, I shouldn't say Little Rock Mills, they're called Mills University Studies now. So Mills University defeated Pottsville 59-46. We'll see our Russellville Cyclones take on Mills University tomorrow at 7:30. In fact, the rundown for tomorrow, it starts at noon with in girls action Harbor against Van Buren at 1:30. And boys' side, it's Stuttgart against Jacksonville. At 3 p.m., it's these Lady Apaches against Charleston. At 4:30, Pottsville and boys take on Lamar. And at 6 p.m., Lady Cyclones take on the Lady Warriors of Lamar. And 7:30, Russellville Cyclones take on the Mills Comets. So that's what's on tap for tomorrow. After this Hoops for Hunger tournament, we do want to tell you that we do have one more non-conference game. It's a home game. It'll be on Monday of next week as both your Cyclones and Lady Cyclones host Fort Smith Southside. That'll begin 6 o'clock tip-off for girls, and the boys will follow at about 7:30. That's the final non-conference matchup, and then we start with conference action on January the 7th when both Russellville teams travel to Alma. We'll take a break, come back with stats of the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing here by 4. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This holiday season, don't just make a resolution, make it a reality at Arkansas Tech University. Whether it's earning a degree, advancing your career, or gaining new skills, ATU is here to help you achieve your goals. Registration is open now through January 17th, so don't wait. Apply today. Visit www.atu.edu/apply to submit your application. New year, new you. Your future starts now at Arkansas Tech University.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culverts from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
Lady Cyclones trailing here by 4 at the half, 26-22. And, I mean, as far as halftime analysis, ice-cold shooting, that's part of it, right?
It is, and we had some problems underneath the basket shooting the ball. But, again, when you're underneath there, forget about fouls. Forget about if I'm going to get hammered or anything like that. Your job is to take it and put it off the backboard. Very easy where it goes in. Lady Apaches, they're 5 of 14 from the three-point line, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, whereas the Lady Cyclones, we shot 16 from 3 points, made 5. We only shot 2 free throws, made 1 of them. So watching them warm up, looks like they're a little more relaxed right now. I see some shots going in. Hopefully we can turn this around in the second half.
Lady Cyclones are led by Chloe Gardner, who had 9 points in that first half. Really, she had all 9 in the second quarter. And then it was 3 points for Jasmine Garcia, Kana Keister, Soraya Stroud, and 2 points for Kyra White and Aubrey Farr. For Pottsville, they were led by Emerson Corbin, who had 7 points, 6 points for Addison Cox, 5 points for Jalexa Hayes, and 5 for Bella Ussery off the bench. And Maylee Martin, 3 points for Pottsville. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. We have a few players on both sides with 2 fouls, but that's about it. We're going to take a final break and be back with the second half. Lady Cyclones trailing 26-22. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Chicken Mart is having an end-of-the-year buy-one-get-one-free closeout sale you can't miss at both their locations while supplies last. Over half the store will be filled with closeout price buy-one-get-one-free items like breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken nuggets, breaded chicken breast fillets, breaded popcorn chicken. All will be closeout sale price, so hurry in. Supplies are limited at both your local Chicken Mart locations, 106 Weir Road and 1808 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or a carport? Will give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs.
Stop the clock.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
We're starting the second half. They started on its quick. I hate that when they start, because what they do is they stop the clock and reset and just start. We've got it timed out, so we'll have to do a little bit of catch-up for you. They hit a 3, Pottsville did, to start. That was Jalexa Hayes that had it. Russellville missing a shot on their end. 29-22, the Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. And Pottsville back with it. A spinning move. Addison Cox has 8 points as she hits the shot, and it's the largest lead for Pottsville in this game as they lead it by 9. Going inside, Kyra White dribbles away from the double team and gets a turnaround jumper. She's got 4.
That's a good shot among 2 defenders underneath that basket.
But 5 quick points before that for Pottsville, and backside wide open, looking for an open 3 as they reverse it around. Missed the 3, but they get the long rebound. This is Hayes, who is cut off on her drive. Pottsville with it. 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Ball deflected, and Pottsville, boy, got close to almost an over and back there, but they get it off to Corbin, and her shot blocked there, but gets it back. Martin, she'll launch a 3, missed that one. Rebound. Garcia has it. Remember, she sat most of the second quarter with 2 fouls, and Jasmine in transition, splitting a double team, kicks it back out as Kana Keister will miss a 3 from the right side. Martin with the rebound, and Maylee Martin will slow it up for Pottsville. 31-24. They go immediately inside. Missing a shot is Hollis. Russellville with the rebound. Keister in transition. Doesn't have the numbers. She's going to split the double team and drive anyway and whistle and count the basket, and she drew the foul. They tried to take the charge. They could have been whistled for a flop. That's a rule this year. But she was fouled before that. A reach in by Martin, who just picked up her 3rd. And you count the basket by Keister. And it was actually number 14, Emerson Corman, who was going to take the charge, and she fell down without any contact, but there was a reach-in foul before that on Maylee Martin. And I'm looking to see if Coach Johnson, I don't know if he realizes it or not. He's standing on the bench there, so as of right now, I don't think he realized she just picked up her 3rd. The and 1 free throw there by Kana Keister is good. Lady Cyclones trail by 4 after that 3-point play. In the corner is Corbin. They're going inside, and now whistle foul underneath, and this is going to be on Kyra White. She's picked up 3. And when I said nobody really in some big foul trouble, now it's starting to mount. Martin for Pottsville has 3. Kyra White has 3 for Russellville. And Coach Johnson going to stay with Kyra White off the inbounds play. A 3-pointer airballed there by Martin. Lady Cyclones have it, trailing by 4. Walls gets it to Jasmine Garcia down the right side of the lane. Shot thrown up. Out of bounds, last touch by who? Russellville. It'll belong to Pottsville. Russellville will back off their press. Remember, the first couple times in the first quarter, Pottsville beat it easily. Russellville, to be honest, did not hit very many shots in the first half, so they couldn't get into that press. Off the right side, Martin will launch the 3. Missed this one. Garcia with the rebound at the high post. In transition, she'll take it down right side, draw contact, and a charge taken. And this will be on Jasmine. That'll be number 3 on her. And so Russellville with Garcia and Kyra White, each with 3 fouls on the floor. And looked like they were set up for a long time to take that. And Russellville just did not adjust there. So Kyra White will check out of the game. Jasmine going to stay in there. Russellville going to go to a zone here, and now double dribble in the back court. No pressure on Maylee Martin, and she double dribbled. And so unforced error there, and the turnover goes over to Russellville. All this happening. Tough breaks for the Cyclones with people in foul trouble, but the good thing is you're only down 4. Under 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Garcia backs it back out. They're still in the press, but they've sunk down a little bit. giving some open looks from the outside. We'll see if Russellville takes advantage there. Kana Keister had to go to a knee to save possession, and so they didn't get charged with the traveling violation to make sure they didn't. Coach Johnson takes a timeout. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing by 4. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Welcome back. 31-27 is your score. Pottsville leading Russellville. The Lady Cyclones calling a timeout there to save possession. And you can kind of sense that Coach Johnson feels like this is important possession for Russellville. I know it's early third quarter, but Russellville hasn't had very many leads in this game. They'd like to get back into this. After trailing by 9, they have cut it to 4 by scoring the last 5 points. 2-pointer by Kyra White, a 3-point play by Kana Keister. Keister with it, looking inside to Farr. They double team her and knock the ball away. Get the steal. Cox gave it off to Martin. They just sort of swamp whoever is posting up as soon as they get the basketball. Corner 3, missed by Pottsville. Ball tipped. Garcia has it. Got to be careful in transition. They may set up, try to take the charge. She races ahead of everybody and hits the layup. They couldn't take the charge because they couldn't get in front of her. And she cuts the lead to 2.
Oh, that's a great drive. She never gave up.
On the right side, an open 3, but Hayes will pass on it. Cross-court pass. Instead, Corbin will take the 3. This one misses underneath. Cox with a wide-open rebound, a putback. And Addison Cox with 10 points for Pottsville. It's back to a 4-point lead.
We just didn't have her blocked out underneath.
Sometimes when they shift that cross-court pass, that's what that does. That person on that block is wide open. You're not blocking that because you're playing defense on the other side. So I don't think that's a mistake by us as much as it's a good ball movement there by the Lady Apaches. 33-29. Lady Cyclones trailing. Cutting the basket was Kana Keister. Had to stop to grab the high pass. Missed the shot from the right side. With the rebound, Pottsville in transition. They'll get it ahead to Hollis. They'll stop on the left side. Give it back to Martin on her drive. Pulls up from 15 and knocks that one down. Maylee Martin's got 5. And you cut it to 2. It gets built right back up to 6 on a couple of quick buckets by Pottsville. 35-29. The Lady Cyclones trailing. Garcia in the corner, looking what she has, posting up the low post as far. They move her back to the high post. They'll reset the offense here. Kana Keister open, top of the key, 3-pointer for Kana. She has 2 threes and a 3-point play. 24 made threes on the season, and she cuts the lead to 3, 35-32. They're trying to answer, or they don't. They miss a 3. Corbin with the rebound is Garcia. Crossover dribble, 1-on-2, but she likes the angle, takes it all the way with the left hand. And now a timeout called by Coach Chance Johnson of Pottsville. He will use their second timeout, and we'll have a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing by 1 now with 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
You know, if you count tonight, this game for the Lady Cyclones against Pottsville, this is the 4th consecutive game that Russellville has played Pottsville, and they've had 4 different head coaches. Coach LaShanta Johnson tonight. Will Stewart was the coach 2 years ago. Jay Kale, her Lady Cyclones defeated Pottsville 53-46 back in 2021. And then back in 2018, it was Sherry White. Lady Cyclones won that one 66-49. All those at the Hoops4Hunger tournament. Lady Cyclones, after that drive by Jasmine Garcia in the layup, cut the Pottsville lead once again to a point, 35-34. You get 5 timeouts, and Pottsville using their second one, and both teams with 3 left. for this game. Long pass down the floor caught by Corbin. Feeds it underneath, cutting the basket, Hayes. And she's got 10 points for Pottsville as they lead by 3. Good play design there by the Lady Apaches. Lady Cyclones trying to answer. Three-pointer is short. Rebound comes to the Lady Apaches. In the game for Russellville, that timeout, Amaya Ely, the sophomore, number 25. Pottsville missing a shot inside. Jasmine Garcia has it. She can't race ahead here. They're back on defense, so she'll stop at the free throw line and pitch it to Kana Keister. Gives it back to Jasmine. Lady Cyclones setting up their offense. Chloe Garner also checked in at the beginning of that timeout. She'll give it off to Morgan Young. Her pass inside was tipped away, but Garner gets it back inside to Ely. Count the basket, and she drew the foul. How about that?
Beautiful shot with left hand.
Yeah, left-handed. Good pass there by Chloe Garner. That's the second team foul called on Pottsville. And we'll see who the foul's on. I didn't hear who they said, but Amaya going to the free throw line. She'll miss the free throw, so Lady Cyclones do not tie it. That foul was on Addison Cox, her second. Russellville trailing by a point. In the corner, Corbin looking inside Hollis. Had the reverse layup, kicks it back out. Russellville wanted to walk. They didn't get it. It'll be a three-pointer made by Alexa Hayes. She's got 13. Lady Cyclones thought that they had a traveling violation underneath. They didn't get the whistle in their favor. Garner trying to answer left side. She'll miss the three there. Rebound. Morgan Young finds Chloe cutting the basket, and Chloe hits it. Chloe's in double digits with 11. Good feed there by McKinley Walls after her great offensive rebound. 90 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Shot partially blocked by Garner. Ely saves it to Chloe. Garner going to bring it up in transition, left side of the floor. Pottsville making the switch. And on the drive, we're going to whistle and a blocking foul as they slid in front of Chloe Garner. Picking up the foul will be Jalexa Hayes, her first. She was set up to take the charge, but when Chloe was going more towards baseline, just that little lean, that's all it takes. And that'll be the third team foul called on Pottsville. It'll send Chloe Garner to the free throw line. Garner 78% on the season. We'll shoot 2 here. Her first one is good. She has 12. Her career high is 18 against BB earlier this year. Awaiting the second free throw. She hit it. She's got 13, and she has tied this game with her last 4 points. Minute 14 left in the third quarter. We got a new ball game tied at 40. Pottsville with a basketball. Marlo Hollis finding a cut of the basket, goes off the hands there of Hayes. Pottsville keeps it. Whistle foul called on Russellville. Pottsville was going to get a wide open layup there, and it went right off the hands of Jalexa Hayes. And they get the benefit of a foul called on Russellville. This will be on Chloe Gardner. That's her first, and the team's third. They'll inbound along the baseline here. Inbounds comes to Wood inside. Her shot partially blocked there by Ely, and Ely gets the rebound. Long pass down the floor. Morgan Young, left-handed layup is good. Young got the layup after the pass from Kana Keister. The Lady Cyclones with a 2-point lead. This has been their biggest lead since it was 6-4. No, I'm sorry, 6-2. Three-pointer from the corner, whistle, forget the shot, it didn't go in anyway. And we have an offensive foul, and that'll be a legal screen call on 5 for Wood, the 5'11 sophomore, her first, and the fourth team foul. Set the pick there to try to free up Corbin in the corner. I think that was Corbin that was shooting that. Lady Cyclones can go up by 2 possessions. And then get some points here, leading 42-40. There is still a shot clock, 25 seconds on it. McKinley Walls, a little runner from 15, missed the shot, ball tipped, and Young comes up with it for Russellville along the baseline. Shot clock is off, but she's trapped without a dribble. She'll feed it up to top to McKinley Walls, and Russellville will set it up. 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Walls will give it over right side, open. Kana Keister hits the three. They gambled with the steal, and they lost. And they gambled for the steal, didn't get it. Coach Johnson was signaling a defense. The official thought she was calling timeout, and the official realizes, oh, you were doing more of a rooftop thing. And so they do not force Russellville to take a timeout. With 7 seconds left, we're back to action. Pottsville at midcourt with 4 seconds. Martin in the corner. Three-pointer on the way is an air ball. Keister the rebound. We've come to the end of the third quarter. The Lady Cyclones getting a three-pointer there by Kana Keister there to give the Lady Cyclones a 45-40 lead. We'll take a break. Be back with one more quarter to go. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
You know, realize at one point the Lady Cyclones trailed by 9 in that quarter, 31-22. They finished the quarter leading by 5, 45-40, and that's how we start the final quarter of play. McKinley Walls, Morgan Young, Amaya Ely, Kana Keister, and Kyra White back on the floor for Russellville to start this quarter. White had to sit a good portion of the third quarter with 3 fouls. Jasmine Garcia getting a rest here. Young will get it to White, looking inside for Ely along the block. Nice little move, turns towards the lane. Missed the shot, though, as it goes off the rim. Pottsville the rebound, and here come the Lady Apaches. Martin in the front court. Little give and go, takes along the block, lost the handle on it, and traveling is going to be the call. She lost the handle without it being knocked away and shuffled her feet.
I like what Ely did. She stood her ground. She did not move, kept her hands up, and that's what created the walk.
Yeah, you can't got to be straight up, and you can't leave the floor. No, they'll get you with that every time. Morgan Young lost it almost, gets it back inside to Ely along the block, and she's going to be whistling for the travel. It looked like she kept her pivot foot. I don't know. She was bumped a little bit, so maybe that's what caused her to shift her pivot foot a little bit. So a couple of walking violations, one by each team. They're going to get a wide open look. Hayes will launch this one, a long three, miss. Rebound comes straight to Kana Keister, who is on Hayes. And it's a one-on-one. She's going to sidestep, little runner, and ball goes in. Count the basket. No, they're going to say a charge. I thought he was getting ready to count the basket, but he put that fist forward. And Coach Johnson had something to say to him about that. That's Kana Keister's first and the team's first. I'm fine with the call. I don't like the fact that he slow rolled me there and faked me out. He put his fist, I thought it was going down, it went forward. So Lady Cyclones still with a 5-point lead, but turned the ball over on the charge. Ball was deflected and stolen away by Ely, who deflected the pass and picked it out of the air. Lady Cyclones have it, trailing by 5. Gets it to Kyra White in the lane. Shot up no good. She was double teamed and kind of shot it awkwardly off her left foot there. Pottsville has it in transition. They'll slow it up. Hayes goes inside. Ball was intercepted by Kyra White. Reach in by Martin. She's lucky she didn't pick up her 4th foul right there. Kana Keister stops in an attack baseline. Hand check foul is going to be called here. I think Hollis is going to be whistled for that. She reached in there and she picks up her 2nd. And the first foul called on Pottsville. Yeah, Martin very fortunate for Pottsville. She did not pick up her 4th. You see that a lot in transition where you reach out and try to knock the ball away. It's usually just a frustration foul. Little give and go, missing a 3 from the corner is Russellville with the rebound. Pottsville had to go to the floor to keep it, and Ussery got the pass away to Emerson Corbin. Martin will launch the 3, and this one rolls off the iron. Backside rebound, shot had it, and it was blocked by Ely, who picks up the rebound. Kyra White in the front court. Without a dribble, gets it to Keister along the right side. Give and go. She'll give it back to Kyra White, who hits the baseline jumper.
Talking about that block of Ely, that's her. I got her down for 2 of them in this game.
She comes from a long list of block shot people. You know, a lot of Ely's a block shot. Here's an interception by Chloe Garner. 2-on-1. Garner over to McKinley Walls for the layup.
Oh,
McKinley Walls with the layup. Yeah, the 2-on-1. And Pottsville wants a timeout. We'll take a quick break. 49-40 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto,
Look at the front row over
and
there.
Commercial glass and tinting company.
Four of our
River
starting
Valley
five from
Tinting
last
and
year right
Glass.
there.
Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Along the front row, I see four of our starting five from last year, and they're enjoying this run by the Lady Cyclones there. Drew Robinson there on the end. And McAllister and Ely, and sitting next to Terry Ely. Lady Cyclones leading at 49-40 on a little bit of a run here. Scoring 4 points to start this quarter, lead it by 9. Pass deflected by Kana Keister. Jasmine Garcia picks it up, getting around a double team. Somebody's open. She finds Kyra White wide open along the side, hitting the layup. That's the thing about the double team. Somebody's going to be open if you get around or through that double team. 5:13 left to play, and Lady Cyclones have their largest lead of the game here at 11. They trailed by 9 early third quarter. They took a 5-point lead at the end of the third quarter, and they've done it with defense. Blocked shots, intercepted passes, steals on that last one. And they sort of made Pottsville play a little faster than I think they want to. Along the block, open underneath, ball was mishandled by Corbin. Not really her fault, it was a bad pass. And with the steal is Aubrey Farr. Jasmine Garcia with it for the Lady Cyclones. She'll slow it up in the front court. Russellville enjoying 11-point lead here, but still a lot of time left. 4:45 left in the ballgame. Garcia in the corner. Looking inside, Farr posting up down low. Doesn't really have it. She's posting up Addison Cox. They go to her at the high post. Turns, faces the basket, takes it, cross to the right side of the lane, and she'll draw the foul. Shot almost went in, and Aubrey going to the free throw line, as that one's going to be on Addison Cox, her third. And the second team foul, Pottsville. And Aubrey, 3 of 8 on the season from the free throw line. It's the first one. I tell you, when you watch her on the free throw, she dribbles, she kind of almost like a gunslinger. She keeps it on that right hip. You think she's going to shoot it from down there before she brings it up there and misses on the shooter's roll. So she hits 1 of 2. She's got 3 points. The Lady Cyclones lead by 12. Pottsville coming away with a rebound. That was almost stolen away by Russellville on that. Cox has it in the front court, double team. Somebody's open along the baseline. It's Corbin. She'll catch it. Tried to throw it right back. It was deflected out of bounds by Jasmine Garcia. 19 seconds on the shot clock for Pottsville with 4:18 to go.
Yeah, we got to play smart basketball right now, even with a 12-point lead.
Inbounds pass comes to the top, knocked away. Who's going to get it? It goes in the backcourt. Jasmine Garcia comes up with it. Bounce pass down low. Kyra White with the left hand. Kyra's got 10. The Lady Cyclones lead by 14.
Shot it with the left hand, protecting that basketball.
They double team. They get it to an open Addison Cox. Cross-court pass along the left side. Corbin will miss the 3. Underneath the rebound, we'll have a jump ball call, and it should be Pottsville basketball. It'll stay with Pottsville. And they're ruling right now that the shot did not hit the rim. If so, then that shot clock will stay at 23 seconds. That's what they say. So
Yeah.
they keep it at 23. I couldn't tell.
I couldn't. I didn't look like it did.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Kyra White, but Pottsville coming up with it. Cox finding underneath. Usry was open, but threw it over her head. She might have got a hand on it, but a bad pass to an open player, and Russellville will have it, and Pottsville going to slap on a full court press here. Jalexa Hayes will check back in for the Lady Apaches, replacing Marlo Hollis. This is the first time we've seen them with a full court press. They've had a 3/4 press. Reach in, will knock out of bounds. So Russell will advance it to near half court as they knock the ball away from Chloe Garner. 54-40, Lady Cyclones with the lead. Under 4 minutes to go here in the ballgame. Garner going at it with a double team, and they're going to get the steal. Well, there's still a scramble for it, not an official steal, and a jump ball, and that's good for us because it stays here with Russellville.
They could have easily called a foul on Martin, and that would have been her 4th.
3:48 left to play here in the ball game, and Lady Cyclones very fortunate that was called a jump ball. or that we stayed with it. Because if they pick it up, it's going to be a wide open layup going the other direction. Kana Keister will attack baseline, double team, gets it out to Jasmine Garcia, getting around her man, left side of the lane with the left hand, put it up and in. And Jasmine, even with the foul trouble, able to get 9 points. She gives the Lady Cyclones their largest lead of the game at 16, 56-40. Cox sees the double team, gets it to Martin, feeds it inside, shot partially blocked, still almost went in. We get a foul called on Russellville, and this will be on number 20, Aubrey Farr, her first. They got part of the ball and part of the arm. Emerson Corbin going to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 there tonight, 7 points for Corbin. And the senior hits the first one. She's hit her last 2. Checking back in is Marlo Hollis for Pottsville. A couple substitutions for Russellville as Farr and Gardner will check out. McKinley Walls and Amaya Ely will check back in. Second free throw, doesn't get the bounce. Russellville had it. Same team knocked it away, and Garcia comes up with it. Kind of had to start dribbling so she could stand up with it. Jasmine Garcia had it knocked away from behind. It goes out of bounds. She was in transition. We had a 3-on-2 until that ball was knocked away from behind. Russellville will inbound it along the right baseline. McKinley Walls will be the trigger man. Lady Cyclones leading at 56-41. Off the inbounds pass, Kyra White. Baseline turnaround, got the shot to go in. She has 8 points in this quarter alone. 12 for the game. 58-41, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. Ball swatted away by Ely, and they're going to get Amaya with a foul there. That'll be her first and the team's third. Shannon can reach up over the top, got contact with the body there. 2:56 left to play here in the ball game. Russellville leading by 17. Russellville trailed for most of this game. Took the lead late in the third quarter. Haven't given it up since. Shot partially blocked there by Ely. Lady Cyclones on the move. They don't have the numbers. Ball knocked away from behind in transition. Can Russellville save it? They do, but straight to Pottsville. 2:41 left to play. Lady Cyclones leading by 17. Martin driving around a double team. They'll kick it back out, reverse it around. They'll go inside to the high post. Cox, and now is going to be whistled for a 3-second and a lane violation. That's a tough call with 2:31 left, only because it's the first time. But I tell you, they had 2 people in the lane. You could have called it on either person. But I'm shocked that Pottsville, they had 2 open threes there, and they should have pulled the trigger. When you're down 17, you really need to shoot that 3.
Yeah, and they were parked in that lane for a long time.
But I'll give up that 2-pointer all day long.
Oh, yeah.
And guard the 3. And the pass deflected by Pottsville. Addison Cox for the Lady Apaches comes up with it. In transition, she'll slow it up and hand it off to Martin. On the right side, Corbin will launch the 3 this time. Missed that one. Rebound comes to Jasmine Garcia. And Garcia lets everybody clear out. She'll bring up the floor herself.
Got to play smart here.
Little give and go to Garcia inside. She took the pass from Kana Keister and draws the foul. This is the 3rd foul called on Pottsville. And this will be on Maylee Martin, her 4th. But with 1:55 left, not mattering that much. You don't go to the free throw line until the other team has 5, and both teams with 3 fouls now. Inbounds pass lost out of bounds off of Russellville. It belongs to Pottsville. Marlo Hollis was there, but I don't know if it went off of Keister or White, but it went off one of us. So they'll have it. Lady Cyclones up, though, 58-41. 3 substitutions coming in at the next dead ball for the Lady Cyclones, and they throw it away. Kyra White has it. She'll return the favor, throws it over the top of Kana Keister, and they're going to call over and back on Pottsville. And so 3 Lady Cyclones back in the game in Pottsville. Are they coming in with substitute? No, I thought there was a player coming up the sideline there. LaShanta Johnson, the head coach for Russellville. Chance Johnson, the head coach for Pottsville. Lady Cyclones here with the lead, 58-41. McKinley Walls with it for Russellville. She'll get in the corner to Garcia.
And you want to drain some of that clock.
Yeah, shot clock's at 18. Cutting the basket is Aubrey Farr. Great pass from Garcia, and Aubrey's got 5. 60-41. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. In the corner is Hayes. Goes inside to Cox. Her pass deflected. Saved inbounds by Garcia to Morgan Young. Gives it back to Jasmine. Russellville wanting to force the action. A 3-on-2. Farr, baseline jumpers blocked out of bounds. Chance Johnson came to Pottsville in 2007 to coach girls. He coached them for 10 years, was the co-AD with Brian Rust, but he became the full-time athletic director in 2018 and stepped back into the coaching role this year to coach the Lady Apaches. He's an Arkansas Tech graduate, so we like that, but he graduated actually from Clinton. Pottsville getting the interception off the inbounds pass. Lady Cyclones leading by 19. In the final minute, Martin will launch the three. This one won't go far. The rebound, no. She's going to be tied up there by Marlo Hollis. Possession arrow favors Pottsville. Now they do need to reset the shot clock here because that three did hit the rim. 40.2 seconds left in this game. Bella Ussery will check back in for Pottsville. I haven't seen her much in this fourth quarter. I think this may be her first action in the fourth quarter, but she got 5 points in the game. Top of the key three-pointer is good there by Maylee Martin. Her first made three of the second half. Lady Cyclones trying to drain some clock here. They don't have to shoot it, but they're working the ball around. Shot clock is off here. But they have some subs in there who want to maybe shoot it. Zaniah Hervey, number 13. Number 2, Mackenzie Young. Morgan Young with it right now. Double team. Ball knocked away. Pottsville has it. Martin in the front court with 5 seconds left. She'll stop, shoot a long three. This one's short. Rebound, follow won't go. We've come to the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones win this one by a score of 60-44. Well, that was definitely a tale of two halves, I tell you. Russellville trailed almost the entire first half, trailed by 4 at halftime, trailed by 9 early third quarter, but before the third quarter was over, they took a 5-point lead. They never gave up the lead in the fourth quarter, and they win it here by 16, 60-44. The Lady Cyclones pick up their 4th victory of the season. Pottsville has handed their 7th loss of the season. We'll do some quick totaling for you before we take a break and transition over to senior boys action. So we're going to keep the score and everything up just for a moment as we kind of go through this and let you know that the Lady Cyclones actually had 3 players in double figures in the ball game tonight, but they had a lot of scoring was spread out. 3 players in double figures. Chloe Gardner had 13 points to lead the way for Russellville. 12 points each for Kyra White and Kana Keister. 9 points for Jasmine Garcia. 5 points for Aubrey Farr. 3 points for Soraya Stroud. And 2 points each for McKinley Walls, Amaya Ely, and Morgan Young. Pottsville had 2 players in double figures. They were led by Jalexa Hayes, who had 13 points. 10 points for Addison Cox, 8 points each for Maylee Martin, and 8 points for Emerson Corbin, and 5 points for Bella Ussery. Lady Cyclones win it 60-44. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, the fourth quarter was a downfall for Pottsville. They only scored 4 points. That's what I have them in the fourth quarter. They were 8 of 30 from the three-point line, 4 of 8 from charity stripe. Lady Cyclones 7 of 22 from three-pointer, 5 of 7 from charity. Did a great job attacking the basket and is a different second half, attacking the basket and making it. Just did a great job.
Lady Cyclones win this one 60-44. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll transition over to senior boys basketball as Russellville will take on the Jacksonville Titans. That's coming up. Lady Cyclones winning it here by 16. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Don't miss the holiday green tag sales event going on now at R&R Tire Express. That's right, save huge on select in-stock wheels, tires, wheel, and tire packages. And all you need to get started is $5. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones winning it to improve to 4-10 on the season, 60-44. Congratulations to Coach LaShonta Johnson and the Russellville Lady Cyclones. Time to turn our attention to the senior boys. Russellville taking on Jacksonville, the Titans of Jacksonville, under the direction of Marcus Adams in his first season here at Jacksonville, here at Cyclone Arena, and the last game of day one of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. What's your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I think the word for this game is tempo. Russellville has to set the tempo of this game, play at their own pace. When they do that, they have a greater chance of winning than playing the pace of any of their opponent. So setting the tempo and staying with it, playing their game. I think the other key factor in this thing is rebounds. We've got to limit Jacksonville to one shot, and we've got to hit the rebounds on both ends, hit our free throws. I think that's another important factor. It came up that way in the game against Arkadelphia, where the free throws were very important, especially in that second half. And it has to be in this game as well. Rebounding, free throws. That's the thing.
Russellville beat Jacksonville last year, and quite honestly, they were a better team on paper last year when Russellville won. The Cyclones were playing in a classic at Pulaski Academy. They had lost the day before in an overtime game at North Little Rock, came back the next day and blew Jacksonville out, 74-48. That game was played on the campus of PA. Since then, a lot has changed for Jacksonville. They only have 3 returning players, and they have a different coach. Last year's coach, Victor Joyner, retired after 33 years of coaching. He had coached Devontae Davis, a former Razorback. He also, people around here know him because he played at Arkansas Tech, won a conference title as a 6'3" point guard for the Wonder Boys. And he retired due to some health reasons. Marcus Adams came over from Conway. He had only been there for 2 years. Before that, he was at Watson Chapel. That's where Russellville knows him from. They played him at Watson Chapel. But after 2 years as a head coach at Conway, not very much success there. Had a winning season his first year, but 8-18 last year. He moves over and takes over the Titans of Jacksonville following Coach Joyner. And they've struggled a little bit this year, but their best player is 5'11" junior number 1 Justice Moore. His older brother plays for North Texas. He is among the juniors to watch in the preseason rankings there, and he'll be their main guy that they will try to feed the basketball to. And he can be a point guard, he can be a shooting guard. He'll be the one to watch, number 1, Justice Moore. As far as your Russellville Cyclones, 11-2 on the season, coming off that win against Arkadelphia. They were without the services of Caleb Campbell. Remember, he had surgery, and he was trying to do it where he would miss the least amount of games. They told him 2 weeks. Well, it was 2 weeks is coming Monday. He's going to try to play. Said he was fine in practice, but you never know how the breathing will affect him up and down, because he's still going to need another surgery, but he's going to wait till after the season before he has that second surgery. He's going to be playing once again with a mask, and we see him out there. They said he was fine at shoot-around yesterday. He's going to make a go with it. We'll see if he starts. We'll take a break, come back with the starting lineups. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
If your tires just aren't feeling the holiday cheer, let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
This holiday season, the Triple Threat Mafia has spread their influence all over Gene's Simple Treats, because not only has the chocolate peanut butter cupcake earned their reputation as the most delicious gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly dessert, now they have brownies, pumpkin, maple, pecan, whoopie pies, cheesecake with toppings, and chocolate chip cookies. So remember Gene's Simple Treats by Stobie's on Parkway. They make you an offer you can't refuse this holiday season, even if you can't have sugar, capiche?
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
All right, welcome back. I just got the starting line. Sorry for the dead air, Stephen, but, you know, our engineer, Stephen Berry, he's better than I am, so he's always going to be ready, and he knows I'm probably putting him through some I didn't do that one on purpose. Let me put that. I didn't have the dead air on purpose, but we had a change, and so I was making sure of the change. We do have the starting lineup for Russellville, and there is one change. Aside from Caleb Campbell coming back, a little bit of change as Kate Smith is going to be started back in the starting lineup. So it'll be number 2, Donovan Villarreal, number 3, Malachi Siner, number 12, Kate Smith, who has started some games this year. He was the first man off the bench for a while, came back started in the absence of Caleb Campbell. He gets to start tonight. Caleb Campbell is going to start tonight, number 21 and number 23, KJ Foster. We'll officially give that to you here in just a moment. Both teams get going to their bench now as they're getting ready for the starting lineups, and we were not able to get the Titans starting lineup. They still had not marked it, and so that was they were kind of scrambling around, and so it was hard to take a look at the book. So I will tell you who I know without a shadow of doubt is going to start. And we know that Peyton Lambert, number 3, he's a 5'11 senior, will get the start. 5'10 sophomore, number 2, Avis Rhodes. 6'5 senior, number 14, Marion Ball. And I am assuming, I don't see it, but I'm assuming Justice Moore, their best player, the junior to watch, 5'11 junior, number 1, Justice Moore will get the start. And we'll have to wait on number 5. Marcus Adams, the head coach of Jacksonville. He's in his first season here. He's graduated from Pine Bluff and then graduated from UAPB. Some folks around here may know him because he was actually the head junior high coach at Morrilton and assistant high school coach there at Morrilton. Went to North Little Rock before going over to Watson Chapel. And he really built up that program at Watson Chapel, was there for 4 or 5 years. And Russellville got to play him when Coach Pennington was here and saw the transformation, because it seemed like we played to Watson Chapel there 3 of his 4 seasons there and got to see the sort of that transformation happen. He's in his first season here at Jacksonville, coming over from Conway, where he was there for 2 seasons. And Jacksonville getting introduced right now, so we'll move over and give you the starting lineups for Russellville. Number 2, Donovan Villarreal, the 6'2 senior. Number 3, Malachi Siner, he's the 6'4 senior. 5'10 senior, number 12, Cade Smith. 6'2 senior, number 21, Caleb Campbell. And also the senior, number 23, KJ Foster. Greg Chenault, the head coach for Russellville. White Nehus, his assistant. The Cyclones 11-2 on the season. Both Chenault and Nehus in their second season at Russellville. We're going to take a final break, a 60-second break, and then be back with the tip-off. Russellville Cyclones taking on the Jacksonville Titans. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
Jacksonville, their other starter, Landon Smith, 6'2" junior. They are 2-8 in the season. When you say that, wow, they're only 2-8. And then you look at their schedule, they played some really good teams. So they're coming off a loss against Little Rock Catholic. Before that, they actually beat Scotty Thurman's Little Rock Parkview team, and they beat them bad, 70-48. So they played some good competition. They played Mills, who's in this. They've also had a loss to Sheridan, lost to Bentonville, lost to North Little Rock. Their other victory was against Searcy in their season opener, 69-60. So their two victories against Parkview and against Searcy. So 2-8, but a lot like our girls team, they played a really tough schedule. And Cyclones getting introduced right now, and they'll be in their anthracite uniforms with the Ville written in cursive on the front. Jacksonville in all black. The Titans, they're mainly gold and red, but tonight wearing their black jerseys, and so we are ready for the tip-off. Last game, the sixth game of day one of the Hoops4Hunger tournament. Coming up at halftime, we'll tell you about what is happening tomorrow and what happened earlier today on all the scores. Jacksonville winning the opening tip. A lot of times Russell will give that up to try to trap, and they want the next jump ball. Justice Moore will hand it off over to Peyton Lambert in the corner, missing a three, an air ball. Backside rebound Smith. He chases it down in the corner and gets it back to Justice Moore, the 5'11" junior. Crossover dribble, can't be shaken there. Villarreal was on him, trying to force him to the baseline or force him towards the corner after he dished it off. Cutting the basket, Moore caught it and hit the layup. That's the one you got to watch. He got the layup, and just like that, Jacksonville with a 2-0 lead. He was fast, wasn't he?
He is.
That was a quick cut to the basket there and got behind Russellville. Got in the middle of their zone there. Caleb Campbell trying to give the Cyclones a lead. He'll miss the three. It was out of bounds, though, and last touch by Jacksonville. So Russellville will have it underneath. And Villarreal will be the trigger man. He'll lob it to Malachi Siner. Catches it inside the three-point line. Will hand it back to Donnie V. Coming off the screen was Cade Smith. They make the switch quickly, so we didn't get an open look on that left side. Posting up down low is KJ Foster. He sees the mismatch when they made the switch on the screen, and he gets a little baby hook shot and ties the game at 2.
Foster's been shooting that during the games, and he's really perfected that shot.
Smith, a three-pointer, misses there. Ball tipped, and Moore comes up with it for the Titans. Double-teamed along the baseline, dribbled around it. His pass was tipped out. Three-pointer missed from the side. Ball tipped around again. This one goes all the way out to the wing, and Lambert comes up with it on the drive. He'll miss the shot. Russellville has it with a foul called, a charge taken. And this will be on number 4, they said?
14.
Okay, 14. Marion Ball, 6'5" senior, picked up his first, and the first team foul called on Jacksonville. On that last play there, it was really good by KJ to recognize the fact that there was a mismatch on the screen. And immediately he posted up down low when it happened. He said, hey, I got a shorter guy on me. I'm posting up. When we were bringing up the floor just now, Peyton Lambert got a reach-in foul. It's his first and the team's second. 6:24 left to play here in the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 2. Appreciate you joining us. If you're listening to us on KCJC 102.3 or watching the stream on Cyclone Booth YouTube. A backdoor cut here by Donnie V for the Cyclones. Hit the baseline jumper, count the basket, and he drew the foul.
Boy, that's a great shot. He had 3 defenders around him. He decided to take it straight up and falling down and was able to make that.
Yeah, and that's number 2 on Peyton Lambert. And the third foul called on the Titans. And they're playing defense with their hands. That's why they've got 3 quick fouls. And Lambert there reaching in. And Donnie V able to force that one in. He'll hit the free throw. So the old-fashioned three-point play. The Cyclones lead it here 5-2. Bring up the floor is Avis Rhodes, the 5'10 sophomore, and he'll dribble all the way to the left side. Just 3 returning players from last year's Jacksonville team. Marion Ball has it. He's looking everything over it. The 6'5 senior will dish it off and tried the pick and roll, but they jump out on the double team with Moore. He'll get the pass away. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Justice Moore gets it back. On his drive, the basketball was knocked away by Cade Smith. Rhodes picks it back up. He's got 4 seconds to shoot. I don't know if he realizes it. Yes, he does. He'll pull the trigger on a long three. Missed that one. That's the kind of three you're fine if they're going to hit that. You want them taking that one all day long. That was almost from 25 feet. KJ Foster drives around, uses a screen all the way to the rim.
And when he was going up, he had that ball to his right side, protecting it so nobody would grab it.
Russellville with a 7-2 lead. Inside, Marion Ball, 6'5" senior, wide open for the bucket there. 7-4, the Cyclones lead after the bucket by the Titans. Foster, top of the key, three-pointer, doesn't get the bounce. Whistle foul underneath, and this is going to be on Jacksonville. They tried to block out Malachi Siner. They had the arm wrapped around him, and this is going to be on Marion Ball, his second, and the team's fourth. You saw Ball, they said he got both arms around. Saw the right arm hook Malachi Siner to try to block him out. And Coach Marcus Adams doesn't take him out. He takes out Avis Rhodes. So Ball stays in there with 2 personal fouls. They leave Foster open for Russellville in the corner. His three-pointer rims out. The Titans with the rebound, one-on-one. Back the other side, Justice Moore, Euro step, and he had the ball knocked away. Foster has it for the Cyclones in the front court. Will stop on the right side. Cross-court pass to Donnie V, who'll take it baseline. And he's going to be bumped there by Peyton Lambert, who just picked up his 3rd personal foul. And this is going to be 2 shots for the Cyclones. Jason McNeary, the 6'1" senior, 0-0, is the one that came in for Jacksonville. And Donnie V going to shoot 2 here. He is, I'm not going to jinx him by saying this, he's been really good from the free throw line in the 4th quarter of some key games. And I think there was a 3-game stretch where he was 18 of 19 in the 4th quarters. He gets the free throw there. And he's got 4 points. The Cyclones lead at 8-4 with 4:41 left to play in the 1st quarter. Missed the second one. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and last touch by the Titans. It looked like Kevon Span, 6'6" senior, had it, knocked it from his hands. I thought it was off us, and they do give it to Jacksonville. I thought it was off us, to be honest with you. And the trap is really bothering Jacksonville in the backcourt. They're going to get a timeout because they were 1 second away from a 10-second violation. The shot clock showing 26 seconds, so Jacksonville going to call timeout. We'll take a break. 4:30 left to play here in the 1st quarter. Russellville leads it by 4, 8-4. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
After the timeout by Jacksonville, they're going to inbound it in the back court. 26 seconds on the shot clock. They get in the front court. This is number 4, Benjamin Moore, who is not on our roster, but he was on the official scorebook. He's actually calling for it over on the right side. Smith gets it to Moore. Bounce pass down low. They'll give a cross-court pass. Ball tipped. Titans still have it at the top of the key. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kick it in the corner. Smith, the three-pointer, in and out. And now whistle foul underneath. This is going to be on us. This will be on.
No, number 20.
No, number 20 on them. Okay, number 20. Kevon Span. And that'll be his first. We're going to walk it to the other end. And Malachi Siner is going to shoot 2. Last year they changed the high school rule where it's just like women's college basketball where you get 5 fouls and you get to shoot 2 free throws, no more 1-and-1. Now men's college basketball is still the same old way. 7 fouls to get the 1-and-1 and 10 to the double bonus. Siner shooting 2 here, hits the first one. He's 57% on the season coming into this game. Russellville leads it 9-4.
Don't you like the good old way, 1-1?
I do. It puts a little pressure, makes you. I like to penalize people that can't hit free throws. I'm fine with that. Signer hits both of them. The Cyclones lead at 10-4. This is Benjamin Moore.
Oh, a little double dribble there.
And he gets the call for the double dribble. Benjamin Moore, number 4. Justice Moore, number 1. A turnover for Jacksonville, and the Cyclones will have it here. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Donnie V checks over with Coach Chenault, gets the play. He gets it over to Cade Smith on the right side. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Double screen set. They leave Donnie V wide open. He'll miss the 3 from the right side. Rebound chased down by Justice Moore. Lost the handle on it at half court. Picks it back up on the drive. Nice feed underneath. We get a reach-in foul on Landon Smith, who's going to be shooting 2. Cyclones don't want to give up an easy layup there, and that'll be on Malachi Signer, his first and the team's first. Good feed there by Justice Moore. I thought he was going to take it all away. We were actually setting up to take the screen. Any little quick shovel pass along that right side to a wide open Landon Smith, who misses the first free throw. Russellville making their first substitution of the game. Number 4, Elias Zapian, the senior, checking in.
Giving Campbell a little rest.
Yeah, he had a few starts there and started the last game again with Campbell out of commission against Arkadelphia a week ago today. Landon Smith hits 1 of 2. Cyclones lead it by 5. Cade Smith, the other direction, layup, and draws the foul. He took it baseline. It's like they forgot about him. He was just sort of stashed away in the corner. Landon Smith will pick up his first personal foul, and Cade Smith for Russellville will go shoot 2. 83% on the season. Looking for his first point tonight, averaging just under 8 points a game.
And Signer was down there giving him a screen so he could drive.
I'll tell you something about Cade. Last game, there's a little bit of bad blood between Arkadelphia's players and our student section. Looked like something may happen at midcourt. Cade got out there and separated everybody. He was sort of standing there as a wall saying, hey, let's don't do this. And he was helped separating anything before anything happened. And that's the kind of kid he is. Cade hits both of them. The Cyclones lead it by 7, 12-5. 3:18 left to play here in the first quarter. McNeary will give it off to Benjamin Moore. Gives it back to Justice Moore. He's double teamed. And let's see. A jump ball is going to be called as he was tied up by Donovan Villarreal. And in that case, Coach Adams is more upset at Justice Moore's teammates for not moving. Because sometimes guys double team, you got to move because they need some help to find out who's open. Let's see if Cyclones can capitalize here. Leading by 7. Signer feeds it down low to Villarreal. Spin move along the baseline. Shot swatted out of bounds as they came with the double team. Caleb Campbell will check in for the Cyclones, and he'll replace Cade Smith. Russellville they're not a deep bench, but they'll rotate players around, and what they do is they'll shift positions around. They'll keep you on the floor, but sometimes Campbell will be a 4 guard, and that's our 4 forward, and then he's a 3. He has it top of the key right now with 13 seconds on the shot clock. They'll give it up to Villarreal, who uses screen set by Signer. 8 seconds to shoot. A little 15-footer, nice little move with the pivot foot. Doesn't get the bounce, though, but the put up and in there off the offensive rebound is Malachi Signer.
Great position. Took it right up, not even putting it on the floor. That's the way to do it.
He has a way of just finding the basketball, Malachi does. And great defense by Malachi Signer as he forces Landon Smith to dribble out of bounds along the baseline. Cut him off there, acted like he was going to take the charge. And Smith steps out of bounds for Jacksonville. The Cyclones with a 9-point lead and the basketball. And Jacksonville slap a full court press. We'll see if they come with the trap. No, not right now, just man press. Villarreal will cross the timeline for the Cyclones. 14-5 your score. Campbell faking the long 3, backing his way in, partially blocked on the turnaround 10-footer. Justice Moore getting the pass and get the layup, and boy, he didn't have very much room to put that up and in. Good job by Justice Moore taking that pass. somehow getting the layup. It's a 7-point lead by the Cyclones. Minute 45 left. Donnie V's going to be bumped on his way to the basket as they came with a double team once again. And Spann may be the one that came in to try to act like he was going to take the charge, but he was playing off to the side, and it is Spann who picks up his second. And Donnie V going to the free throw line. And checking in after this is Cameron Muhammad, a 6'4" sophomore for Jacksonville. The first free throw by Villarreal was good. I got us 7 for 8 from the line in this first quarter. And Villarreal trying to improve on that, and he does. Hits the free throw. He's got 6. Cyclones lead is 9 once again, matching their largest lead of the game. In the backcourt is Justice Moore. Long pass down the floor. They'll give and go there, and they got the open layup. McNeary, he couldn't make the layup, but it's because he got fouled, and this foul going on Cade Smith. And that's his first and team's second.
Good foul. Make them earn it at the free throws.
Yeah, we did that once, and they hit 1 of 2, so it worked out then. Let's see if it works out now. That first one's no good. That one, he missed that one badly as it hit to the side of the rim. Minute 31 left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones lead at 16-7. Game 6 and the final game of day 1 of the Hoops4Hunger tournament. We'll tell you the 5 previous game scores at halftime and also have stats for you. The second free throw was missed. McNeary missed both of them. The Cyclones have it on the move. Caleb Campbell waiting on the screen. He'll go away from the screen towards the baseline, drawing the defense in, kicks it out. Zapien open for 3. That one rimmed out. Siner trying to keep it alive for the Cyclones, and he does. Malachi Siner gives the Cyclones a bonus possession here. Big offensive rebound there. Malachi going to set a screen, roll off into the corner. Won't get the basketball. Cade Smith will hand it off to Donnie V along the right side. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal will back it out. Near the top, shading left wing now. Again, he'll go opposite screen on the drive, missed the 10-footer. Rebound tipped around a couple times, and Jacksonville comes away with it. I tell you, Justice Moore had it, and it was knocked away from behind by Malachi Siner, but it goes out of bounds.
Malachi knows where that ball is at all times, doesn't he?
40 seconds now left in the first quarter. In the front court is Smith. They beat the press in transition, got the layup. Benjamin Moore with the layup, his first points. It's a 7-point lead for the Cyclones. Caleb Campbell, three-pointer, misses this one. It goes out of bounds in the corner. 21.7 seconds left. KJ Foster will check in for Russellville, replacing Campbell. It really feels like, if you didn't see the score, it really feels like the Cyclones have, they're winning this game easily, but you look up, it's only a 7-point game right now.
That's checking Donnie B. They thought he was bleeding around the neck, but I think it was just sweat.
And McNeary has it with 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Spin move by Benjamin Moore, threw it in the corner. Nobody was there, but it was deflected, and Justice Moore able to grab it with 5 seconds left. He'll go one-on-one against Donnie V. Double team, shoots it over the double team, no good. The follow rolls in, count the basket there. Good play by Cameron Muhammad. He gets his first bucket. Titans not going away. The Cyclones lead at 16-11 after 1 quarter of play. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culverts from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
Cyclones with the lead here as we get ready to start the second quarter, leading at 16-11. They were led in that first quarter by Donovan Villarreal with 6 points. Siner and KJ each with 4, and 2 points for Cade Smith. Jacksonville had Justice Moore with 4 points, and nobody else with more than 2 for the Titans. It'll be the Titans basketball to start the second quarter. Russellville leading by 5 here. With it on the left side is Justice Moore. He'll get up to the top to Jason McNeary. Going one-on-one against KJ Foster. We'll dish it back out. First possession of the second quarter here. Boy, in the corner is McNeary. Looked like he was wanting to take the 3 on his drive. Shot was blocked out of bounds by Siner. 14 seconds on the shot clock as they'll inbound it. Looked like McNeary really wanted to shoot that 3, but he mishandled the pass. Boy, they had wide open underneath. Hudson had it and goes off his hands and out of bounds. DeGeorge Hudson, the 6-foot senior, was wide open on the inbounds pass, and he just blew it, went right through his hands. We're very fortunate on that one. Russellville gets the ball across the timeline with 3 seconds to spare. KJ Foster double team, and he tried to throw it off at Titan out of bounds, but it hit McNeary, and then it hit KJ, who is standing out of bounds. So a turnover going over to the Titans. Cyclones leading Jacksonville 16-11. Taking it baseline is Moore. Pull-up jumper from 10. Won't go. Campbell the rebound. He'll hit Villarreal in transition. Russellville will slow it up. Donnie V on the left side. Little pick and roll. Siner was calling for it. He's post up down low. They get it to him on the block outside the lane. Backs his way in. Nice little move with the drop step. Puts it up and in.
Yeah, they thought he was going to go to his left, and he just came back and went to his right, and an easy shot underneath.
He's got 6 tonight, and the Cyclones lead it by 7, 18-11. Off the drive, McNeary tried to bounce pass down low as it was kicked, so shot clock does not reset. It's sitting at 24 here with 6:39 left to play in the first half. And bounce pass comes to Muhammad, who got that putback on the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. Fadeaway jumper by McNeary won't go. Cyclones have it on the move. Campbell, three-pointer is good. Caleb Campbell hit the 3. They tried to block him out. He knew it was in. He's got 10. I'm sorry, we have a 10-point lead. He's got 3. That's his first one. His 25th made 3 of the season. He leads the team in made 3s. He's 10 more ahead. That's what I was looking down. There's 2 guys behind him, and they both have 15, and Caleb's got 25. We have a whistle and a foul along the far side. Russellville thought they were getting a 5-second call, but to get a foul call, this will be on Caleb Campbell, his first and the team's first. Substitutions coming in for the Titans, but first they want to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Russellville leading Jacksonville 21-11 with 6:01 left to play in the first half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Chicken Mart is having an end-of-the-year buy-one-get-one-free closeout sale you can't miss at both their locations while supplies last. Over half the store will be filled with closeout price buy-one-get-one-free items like breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken nuggets, breaded chicken breast fillets, breaded popcorn chicken. All will be closeout sale price, so hurry in. Supplies are limited at both your local Chicken Mart locations, 106 Weir Road and 1808 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Coming up at the half, we'll give you the scores from the earlier ball games today and then also stats. That's all coming up at the half. We'll have one more non-conference game next week, and then we get ready for conference season, and we go to Alma first. And the defending 5A West champions, the Alma Airedales, and they put in a bid to host state. There's about 4 schools that have put in a bid to host a state basketball tournament. They won't announce where it's going to be until January, but Alma has put in for it. Russellville put in for it. I believe Harrison did also. It's been along the east and the south the last couple times, so I figure a West team's going to get it. There was talk that Salem Springs also was going to put in for that, but I don't know if they did or not. Inbounds pass for Jacksonville comes to Justice Moore. Jump stop in the lane, pull up and miss the 5-footer. Ball tipped a couple times, and Villarreal comes up with the rebound for the Cyclones, trying to build on the 10-point lead. Russellville leading at 21-11. Villarreal on the left side will use a screen set by Caleb Campbell, and they're going to say that he had a moving screen, so that'll be number 2 on him. Coach LaShanta Johnson, we see her behind us. Congratulations to her. They were victorious in their game earlier, 60-44. And 3 players in double figures. We'll tell you about that coming up at halftime also. So Campbell in a little bit of foul trouble. He's in there, staying in there right now, but he may be getting subbed out the next dead ball with 2 fouls. One-headed pass over to Landon Smith. He'll airball a 3, goes out of bounds. And last touch by Benjamin Moore, Jacksonville. Elias Zapian will check in, replacing Caleb with 2 fouls. And I don't know if we might see him maybe a minute or 2. Oh, is he going to stay in? They're confused on who's coming out. Russellville has 6 players, and it is going to be Campbell. First, they're going to leave him in and take out KJ Foster. But Campbell does sit down with 2 fouls. Villarreal sees the double team. Somebody's open. Zapian gets it over to KJ. Pulls up at the left elbow, and he threw it in the backcourt. He was expecting Zapian to be there, and Zapian, I think, was moving over to the right side, so the Cyclones turn it over. Can't really build on that 10-point lead just yet.
No.
In Jacksonville, they kind of
That's
moving things around here. Benjamin Moore inbounds it. He was being called over. He was out on the wing. Different position. Give and go there. Mishandled by Marion Ball, and we have a whistle and a foul. This is going to be on the Titans, as Marion Ball had come back in with 2 fouls. And Caleb is going to come back in sooner than I thought here with 4:51 left in the first half. Campbell will check back in. This time he's replacing who? Zapian will check out. No, it's going to be Cade Smith that'll check out. Everybody's confused, moving people around. That's what they're doing. Zapian thought he was coming out, but they're wanting him on this right side of the floor as we see Jacksonville coming out with the full court press. And this is not a man press. This is zone press here. And they've trapped KJ Foster in the front court. Boy, he looked like he's going to throw that in the back court. Nice save there by Campbell. Russellville in the front court, leading by 10. Signer, they tried to reach in with a double team. They throw it across the zone. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Titans. And Cameron Muhammad is the one that knocked that one away. They were trying to go to Villarreal on that left side. He was already thinking about driving to the basket. He had that baseline open. Inbounds pass comes to Donovan of Villarreal. All-conference player last year. He's going to take it right side, stops, pulls up from 15. Donnie V, his first bucket of the second quarter. He has 8 for the game. 23-11. Cyclones with the lead. Villarreal fell down. And Rhodes pulls up, misses one from inside the lane. And Donnie the rebound for the Cyclones. He's bumped on the right side. And, you know, you mentioned a while ago about they thought he was bleeding from the neck. He's got a patch over there. I just now noticed it on the left side there. It's kind of flapping in the breeze. It's come loose. He's going to pull up, miss the 3. Jacksonville with the rebound. They're trying to force a little bit of the action. This is Rhodes, bounce pass down low. Great pass from Rhodes there to Landon Smith, who got the layup, his first basket of the game. He cuts the Cyclone lead to 10. Zapian in the front court will flip it to KJ Foster, and Russell will set up their offense. Under 3.5 to go in the first half. 23-13. Welcome you if you're joining us, watching us on the YouTube channel, if you're listening to us on KCJC 102.3. Either way, we love covering Cyclone sports. There's a 3-pointer knocked down in the corner from Caleb Campbell. His second 3 of the second quarter. Russellville with their largest lead of the game here. They have doubled Jacksonville's score, 26-13. Floater in the lane by Rhodes. Missed that one. Signer the rebound. It's taken away by Rhodes. He backs it back out for the Titans. Long pass to Muhammad in the corner. He'll launch the three that hits the side of the backboard. And right in front of the student section, I guarantee you they're going to let him know about that one next time he touches the basketball. The bad news for us is, did that touch us? I think they said it did, and it's going to give it to Jacksonville.
Well, I don't see how he did. It hit the side of the backboard way up on top.
I know. Maybe partial block. Maybe we did touch it before it went out of bounds. Russellville making a switch. Avis Rhodes will dish it along the baseline there to Smith. Rhodes open for three from the right side. That one's short. And Kate Smith the rebound for Russellville. 2.5 to go in the first half. Cyclones leading at 26-13. Foster looking inside for Signer. They got a mismatch. He missed the shot from inside. KJ the rebound. He goes back up strong and draws the foul.
Oh, he got hammered.
Yeah. But good job by the Cyclones. They noticed that Malachi Signer, 6'4", had Avis Rhodes, 5'10", guarding him on the switch that Jacksonville made on that screen. They had messed up a little bit there, and the Cyclones tried to exploit that immediately. Hudson was the one whistled for the foul, and KJ going to the free throw line here with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Misses the first free throw. That's the second foul called on Jacksonville in this quarter. KJ missed them both. Ball tipped out by Signer to Donnie V. I think we ought to give Malachi the offensive rebound on that. Fadeaway jumper by Campbell. Missed that one from the baseline. With the rebound is Jason McNeary, the 6'1 senior. He'll give it off to Smith. On his drive ball knocked away, they get in the corner to Muhammad. He does shoot the three. He missed that one. Campbell the rebound. Here come the Cyclones. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Russellville leading it still by 13. I see Coach Chenault grimacing. He doesn't like the play that they're running. Russellville missing a three from the left side. With the rebound, McNeary. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It was hit by Signer, and it goes off the leg of McNeary.
Good defense by Signer. That's great.
The Cyclones have it, and again, going to look at this time a man press by Jacksonville. They've changed up their looks. No press, man press, zone press. Signer on the right side, way away from the basket. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a drive by Kate Smith. That went off the back of the iron. He tipped it out in the corner. Open look for Campbell. His three misses. And Muhammad had it, and he goes to the floor. Lost his footing. They're going to call a foul on the Cyclones on this one. I think this may be on, is it on Malachi? Yeah, it is. That'll be number 2 on Signer. And the third team foul on the Cyclones. Coach Chenault changing up the defensive look. Russellville going to pick him up a little bit in front of the half-court line. Jason McNeary has it, gives it off to Muhammad. They'll go inside, and Signer stepped in front of the pass but couldn't keep it in bounds as he almost had the interception. One minute left to go in the first half. Nobody scored in a while. It seems that way. McNeary inbounds it. Now we have a foul called on the Cyclones, and this will be number 3 on Malachi Signer. He's picked up a couple quick fouls here in the second quarter, and back-to-back here, and that'll be the 4th team foul. Signer will check out.
I think Signer's mad at himself for getting that foul. That's just a little too aggressive.
Zapian will check in for him. Russ will go in a little bit smaller with this look here, but they have to with Signer on the bench. Muhammad misses the 18-footer. Ball tipped around a couple times. Benjamin Moore has it. An extra possession for the Titans. Slashing his way to the basket. Rhodes will miss this one. They get the rebound, and we commit a foul underneath. This will be shots coming, as the foul is going to be on KJ Foster, his first, and the 15th foul on the Cyclones. And it'll be number 25, Cameron Muhammad, who will shoot the 2 free throws. 6'4" sophomore has 2 points in the game. His free throw is good. Jacksonville was 18-11 last year. They actually made state and upset Nettleton, the top seed out of the East in the first round. Lost to Pine Bluff in the second round. They hit both free throws. The Cyclones lead is 11. Villarreal in the front court, and Coach Chenault trying to get the timeout. They don't hear him. Ball knocked out of bounds, and we'll see if Coach Chenault wants it now. Now he's gonna wave it off, say he doesn't want it. They either didn't hear him or they didn't think Russellville had possession at the time. 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as the first half is winding down. Villarreal has it for the Cyclones. 23 seconds on the shot clock. They make a defensive switch. Donovan Villarreal jump stop in the lane, kicks it back out. They're going to whistle a traveling violation. The only thing I don't like that is it's a drive on the right side. There's two officials that's closer than the official that made the traveling violation call. I just don't understand. That's not even in your area. Whether it's the right call or not, which I don't believe it was, you shouldn't be watching that. That was a drive to the lane there. 18 seconds left in the first half. They can cut it to single digits with a bucket here. Justice Moore back in the game for Jacksonville. Villarreal draws him, but he doesn't have the basketball yet. McNeary has it. Drive mishandled, kicks in the corner to Rhodes. Pulls up from 15, misses the baseline jumper. Foster the rebound, and the first half is history. The Cyclones lead it 26-15 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll have the scores of the first 5 games of day 1. We'll also have stats later on for you. All that coming up here during your halftime show. Russellville 26, Jacksonville 15. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or carport? Will give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabuki, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. We're at the half. The Cyclones leading Jacksonville 26-15. This is the final game of day 1 of Hoops for Hunger tournament. I keep saying tournament because I'm so used to that. It's a classic this year with only 2 days. And so the difference between a classic and a tournament, classic, you know who you're going to play both days. And the tournament is tournament style. Winner's bracket, loser's bracket, all that. They are moving back to a tournament next year again. They tried that one year where they had a Friday, Saturday, and they came back Monday, and it just didn't really work. Teams didn't want to, a lot of teams come down here, and some teams actually spend the night, and want to do that. They don't want to come back after a Saturday. And Russellville did not want to start this on Thursday. They want to give everybody the day off after Christmas, and so just a 2-day classic here. So earlier today in girls action, Van Buren defeated Charleston 67-30. Harbor beat Lamar 67-56, and your Russellville Lady Cyclones beat Pottsville 60-44. In that game for Russellville, they had 3 players in double figures. Chloe Gardner led the way with 13 points. Second time she's been the high scorer this season. She had 13 against Morrilton. Her career high is 18, but had 13 tonight. Kana Keister and Kyra White each with 12 points in the ball game. Jasmine Garcia with 9. 5 points for Aubrey Farr. And 3 points for Soraya Stroud and 2 points for Mai Ely and Morgan Young. For Pottsville, they had 2 players in double figures. Jalexa Hayes had 13 and Addison Cox with 10. Emerson Corbin and Maylee Martin each with 8. So tomorrow on the girls' side at noon, Harbor will take on Van Buren. The 3 p.m. game will have the Pottsville Lady Apaches against Charleston. And the 6 p.m. game, your Russellville Lady Cyclones taking on Lamar. Lamar 12-2 on the season. They are really good, and they have a really good point guard. If you're anywhere close, and I know I'd love to have listeners and people watching the game, but if you're anywhere close, it'd be worth to come out and watch this little point guard that they have who's going to be at Harding next year for Lamar. Like I said, they're 12-2 on the season. On the guys' side, Stuttgart lost to Lamar 67-49. Mills defeated Pottsville 59-46. Tomorrow's lineup looks like this. 1:30 on the boys' side. Stuttgart faces Jacksonville. 4:30 Pottsville plays Lamar. And at 7:30, the nightcap, the Russell Cyclones take on Mills University Studies. And that's a wrap. That will be a wrap tomorrow night. We've still got one more half to go. The Cyclones leading the Titans 26-15. We'll take a break, come back with the stats of the first half. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. I'm Mickey Duval, my color man, Aaron Duval, the media team, Maggie Duval, and our engineer back at the studios is Stephen Berry. The Cyclones leading at the half, 26-15. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, I'm glad Jacksonville's not hitting any threes. They're 0 for 7 and 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, whereas the Cyclones, we could use some more threes. We're only 2 of 11. I think Campbell is the only one that's made 2 of us. We need to light it up a little bit. We seem to be having some problems with their full court press, especially when they double team, but we're playing good defense. I've only got Jacksonville scoring 4 points in that second quarter. So we're playing good defense, but we are having a little bit of problem with our press. But if we can light it up a little bit on 3-point, I think we can pull this game away, and we need to. We don't want a team like this hanging around.
They only had 15 points in the first half. They were led by Cameron Muhammad and Justice Moore with just 4 points. The scoring spread out from there. Landon Smith with 3, a bunch of others with 2. For Russellville, Donovan Villarreal with 8 points, 6 points for Malachi Siner and 6 points for Caleb Campbell, 4 points for KJ Foster and 2 points for Cade Smith. We're going to take a 60-second break and be back with the second half. Cyclones leading at 26-15. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm not going to get burned like I did there in the second, in the girls' game where they cut the clock short and we missed the first possession of the second half. We're getting ready to start the second half now. The Cyclones leading at 26-15. Their largest lead of the game was 13 points. That happened in the second quarter. And you can hear our crowd mic. They're bouncing the basketball right next to my crowd mic, and I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I'll see who was that. No, Red Harrison. He wouldn't do that on purpose, would he? The Cyclones getting ready. They will have the basketball to start the second half. I'm always interested in this when teams wait till the very end. They came out like right now. They're coming out right now. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. And there's a Jacksonville fan who's wearing a Steelers hoodie and a Steelers toboggan, and he went over to where they were coming out and waving them on. Come on, let's go, hurry up. He's up there in the stands, and he's telling them to hurry up. And he's right, because they had to put 5 people out on the floor right now. We're starting the second half right now. So he was trying to help them out. It's the original starting 5 for the Cyclones. Villarreal, Siner, Smith, Campbell, and Foster on the floor. Same doing for the Titans. Moore, Rhodes, Lambert, Ball, and Smith on the floor. And KJ Foster gets the basket immediately, driving right side and draws the foul as they tried to set up to take the charge, but it was a blocking foul called on Marion Ball. That's his third. And count the basket for KJ.
I've got him for 4.
You got him for 4? I got him for 3, and we'll see what they put up on the scoreboard there. That is their first personal foul, though. It happens right there. You're right. They have him for 4, too, so I missed one somewhere. And Marion Ball is going to check out with 2 points, 6'5" senior, and he may be sitting a good long while with 4 fouls. And KJ going to the free throw line. He's 0 of 2 tonight. And improve on that. He does. He hits that. He's got 7 points in the game. And the Cyclones now with their largest lead of the game at 14 after that first possession of the third quarter. With it is Avis Rhodes, 5'10" sophomore, gives it up to Landon Smith. His drive right side, he hits the layup. And I tell you, good job by the Cyclones not fouling there, because when you get on his hip like that, you're only going to make it a possible and one there. They're going to jump double trap Donovan Villarreal. As he crosses half court, gets the pass off to KJ. His drive, misses the shot. Tipped around a couple times. I don't know how in the world Siner came up with that offensive rebound, but he sure did. He had 2 guys in front of him and just tipped it away from their hands and kept it alive with a couple of tips and then grabbed it. The Cyclones with a bonus possession here. Villarreal catches it, shoots the corner 3. That one short. Tried to follow his shot, but he's going to be whistled for the personal foul. That'll be number 1 on Donovan Villarreal. As hard as he plays, he doesn't really foul much. I mean, that's his first foul, and he's involved. He's the Cyclones' leading scorer. He's averaging almost 16 points a game, but does not commit a lot of fouls.
Doesn't foul, but gets a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, Coach Chenault said he might be one of the best, if not the best, rebounding guard. One of the best one ever played at Russellville by the time it's all said and done. And here he is picking out a defensive rebound in transition. Villarreal will leave it for Caleb Campbell. Cade Smith wide open, top of the key. Misses the 3 there. With the rebound is Justice Moore for the Titans. Here comes Moore in the front court. He'll slow it up. Picked up by KJ. Stop and go and take it all the way. Hit the layup, but well before the shot. He's going to be fouled by KJ Foster. And that'll be number 2 on KJ. And his second. his second and the team's second. And they'll inbound it along the baseline there. At one point, they had Jacksonville had lost 7 games in a row this year, and 5 of them on the road. But we talked about, they playing Bentonville, Little Rock Catholic, playing really tough schedule, beating Parkview at home by 21 points, 70-49.
Threw the ball away.
Yeah, Jacksonville throws the ball away. And the Cyclones actually played Jacksonville in 2022 in the first round of the 5A state tournament, won the game 66-54. That first round tournament game was at Sheridan. Russellville returns the favor by turning the ball over in the backcourt. So Jacksonville gets it back here with the Cyclones leading by 12, 29-17, make it 10 as the drive there by Landon Smith, who knocks down his own teammate there. Afterwards, Villarreal pass in the front court, Cade Smith. He'll attack with the layup. It was a 1-on-3, but he had the right angle, and he took it all the way. The Cyclones lead it by 12 after the drive by Smith. He's got 4. They're going to leave it for Landon Smith. The Titans gets it back to Justice Moore at the top of the key. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to come with a screen, but Rhodes threw it away. Took it baseline. Check that. It was Lambert that took it baseline when he turned. There was nobody around, and Russellville had it. It was knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Cyclones. Elias Sapien will check in, replacing Caleb Campbell, who will check out of the game. Cyclones, if you just get over that edge and maybe get it by 20, they can start thinking about subbing in and out. But, you're not out of the woods, up 10, 12 points. And I say that because sometimes when you play back-to-back days, especially when you've had a week layoff like everybody has, it can wear you down. And they're going to need their legs tomorrow when they take on Mills. KJ, the drive, missed the shot. The follow, though, is good by Malachi Siner, and he's got 8 points in the game.
And I got him unofficially 6 rebounds.
They go inside, turn around jumper, missed the shot. Ball tipped around a couple times, and Villarreal has it. And now a timeout called by official timeout as we had a player without a shoe. I did not even notice that KJ Foster was playing with one shoe on. Coach Chenault had picked it up off the floor, and we actually saw that happen in a game earlier today. Harbor Girls played, and she actually hit a shot with one shoe on, and then they called timeout so she could go retreat and get it. So twice in one day. 2 different games you see it in. Siner with it in the front court, finding a wide open Smith on the drive. And Cade Smith with the layup has 4 in this quarter. And the Cyclones lead it by 16, 35-19. Cade Smith with 6 points overall. They're going to lob it inside. I say lob, that was fired inside to Marion Ball. He got the bucket. He came back in with 4 fouls, and Coach Marcus Adams has got to be thinking, I got to have him in there. I don't care if he's got 4 fouls or not. Here's a drive shot made by Cade Smith, and he drew the foul. He took it in there and split the double team and got fouled on it. Cade Smith playing like a man possessed here in this third quarter. 37-21, the Cyclones lead it with 4:45 left in the third. That foul called, I didn't see who they called it on.
Number 2.
Yeah, I'll say Avis Rhodes is who I thought it was on. I was waiting to see. I have him for 1, and they do post it as his first, a team second for the Titans. And Cade Smith rattles home the free throw. He's perfect from the line tonight, 83% coming into the game, so that'll improve his free throw shooting percentage, and the Cyclones lead it by 17. That's the second time they've had a 17-point lead. On the right side is DeGeorge Hudson. Good up to McNeary, still working the right side. McNeary work his way in and whistle, and is there going to be a foul on us? They could have called a foul. If they don't call a foul, it was going to be a travel. They call the foul on KJ Foster, his third.
His third personal foul.
4:28 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones lead it by 17. Off the inbounds pass, baseline jumper off the mark by Rhodes. Donovan Villarreal in transition didn't have the numbers, no teammates around him. So stop, and now he'll go on the drive. They knock it away. Pass all the way down the floor goes to Rhodes. Layup good from the left side. That's the first bucket made by Avis Rhodes. 38-23, the Cyclones lead it. Foster will slow it up along the left side. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Russellville comfortably up. I believe they've led the entire way. They led by 5 at the end of the first quarter, by 11 at the half. They lead by 15 here. KJ splitting the double team. And we'll get the foul called on KJ as they call him for the charge. That's number 4 on KJ Foster. He's picked up 3 fouls here in the third quarter alone. So he's going to go sit down with 4 fouls. Caleb Campbell will check in for him. Let's hope we don't need him to get back in the game. Let's hope we break away here and extend this 15-point lead. That's the 4th team foul called on the Cyclones. Entry pass, traveling is going to be the call. Credit Malachi Siner, who knocked the ball away, and he comes up limping a little bit. Caleb Campbell in the backcourt. And Donovan Villarreal, they cross the timeline with 3 seconds to spare. Siner seems to be okay now. Way out on the right side. Russellville working the ball around, looking inside, nothing there. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Zapien. Villarreal with 9 seconds to shoot. They'll use a screen, then make the switch. He'll take it left side, pulls up from the left elbow. That one misses. Campbell trying to keep it alive for the Cyclones. Moore comes away with it for the Titans. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Malachi Siner. Substitutions coming in for the Titans. This will be Benjamin Moore, number 4. He'll replace number 30, DeGeorge Hudson. Avis Rhodes has it for Jacksonville in the front court. And we'll get a bump foul called on Malachi Siner. That'll be number 4 on him. And that'll be the 15th foul on the Cyclones, but 4 on Siner. And it should be shooting foul. They've said over on the side, but it should be 2 shots because that's 5 fouls on the Cyclones, and it is. But, yeah, now you got to maneuver around a little bit if you're Coach Chenault because you have Siner with 4, KJ Foster on the bench with 4. Justice Moore will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Junior to watch, and Russ was kind of held him in check. He's only got 4 points, and he got those 4 points in the first quarter. He's been scoreless ever since, and he misses that free throw there. And coming into the game for the first time, number 35, Isaac Guillen, 6'7" junior. Notice I put him on that first sheet. He's going to get some more playing time there.
He needs to dominate those boards.
Second free throw is good. Moore hits 1 of 2. 38-24, the Cyclones leading coast to coast. Missed layup there by Zapien, and we have a jump ball called. No, they're going to call a foul on Isaac Guillen, trying to go for that rebound. We'll walk it to the other end, so we're going to shoot free throws. And that'll be his first. Guillen had it. I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but when Rhodes pulled it down, they called the foul. And I think the Cyclones were expecting it to be a jump ball call, and that's why I say we'll walk it to the other end as Avis Rhodes will shoot 2 here.
At the line for the Titans, number 2, Trey Rhodes.
His free throw is good. He's got 3 points in the game. Tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel right here. The Lady Cyclones will tip off around 6 o'clock. The boys at 7:30. We'll have all the games on the Cyclone Boost stream, even the earlier games that don't involve Russellville. Both free throws are good by Rhodes. The Cyclones' lead is down to 12. It's been a while since it's been this close. Cyclones have built it up. And now we get a touch foul called. I mean, both teams are going to be upset with this official here, and I got to tell you, that wasn't much on that one. That was a touch foul called on Jason McNeary, his first, and the team's third. But that's the same one that called the foul on Russellville when we thought it was a jump ball, just previous possession. Russell inbound into the corner. His ball was knocked out of bounds, almost off the inbounds pass. We've slowed down a little bit on our pace. Campbell will get the inbounds pass and hand it back to Donnie V. It's going to back to a little bit better flow here. How about that? Zapian way out on the left wing. Gian posting up down low. Elias with the dribble. Here's Caleb Campbell in the corner. Gives it back to Kate Smith. They're not giving up very many open looks, are they? Russellville going to set a screen. Villarreal takes it right side. Pump fake, shot up off the glass, no good. But Russellville got a good look, and it's a good screen set by Gian. In transition, Rhodes pulls up from 8 feet. Missed that one. Campbell the rebound for the Cyclones. He'll give it off to Zapian. Ahead to Villarreal. 2-on-3, doesn't like the look. Smith, top of the key. Cade Smith misses the 3. Whistle foul. This is going to be on Isaac Gian underneath of the Cyclones. It'll be his second. He's busy physical underneath there, and he'll get called for the push there. And let's see, this is going to be on. It'll be Spann that'll shoot 2, and Russellville going to call a timeout here. Minute 40 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones lead it by 12, 38-26. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Don't miss the holiday green tag sales event going on now at R&R Tire Express. That's right, save huge on select in-stock wheels, tires, wheel, and tire packages. And all you need to get started is $5. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
The Cyclones with a 12-point lead here with a minute 40 left to play in the third. Russellville just 12 points here in this quarter, but they've stayed up by double digits. Once they extend their lead to double digits, it's not been marked, and it's not been cut down at all.
You know, they've called us 8 fouls in this quarter and 3 on Jacksonville. I don't see the big turnaround there. I think Jacksonville is fouling a little bit more.
Yeah, we've gotten, by my count, we've gotten 7 fouls called on us this quarter. It may be 8. I may have missed one here. First free throw is good.
Yeah, I think you're right. I counted twice.
Either way, it's a lot. Both free throws are good by Spann. It's a 10-point lead for the Cyclones. And Russellville in a little bit of foul trouble. A couple players on the bench with 4 fouls, and Foster and Siner. Don't forget that. Villarreal will back it back out. But, you know, if you're going to be in foul trouble, I'll take the 10-point lead. So you're not having to come back from down 10. Because they have one player with 4 fouls also. Donovan Villarreal lost the handle on it on the drive. Bounce pass ahead, trying to get it to Justice Moore, and he made an acrobatic play to get the basketball and then an acrobatic play to hit the layup. He's got 7, and it's an 8-point lead for the Cyclones. Zapian, 2-on-1 in transition. Give it to Isaac Gian. Lost it going up. Zapian gets it back for the Cyclones. Caleb Campbell open. Left side. Yes, sir. A 3-pointer for Caleb Campbell. His third 3 of the game, and the Cyclones back up by 11. Oh, man, they just double dribbled. They did. They double dribbled. McNeary got away with it. He gives it off now to Benjamin Moore. They go inside. Turnaround jumper from the baseline short. Campbell the rebound. He's trying to find the outlet, clear out of there. The final 30 seconds of the first half, of the third quarter, the Cyclones lead at 41-30. Villarreal will use a screen set by Guillen. They make the switch. Zapian will pass on it. Donnie V wide open, top of the key, rims out. With 10 seconds left, Jacksonville on the move. In the corner, Benjamin Moore passed on the 3. Nice bounce pass inside shot, blocked away by Donovan Villarreal with 1.5 seconds left, but they're going to get a foul called on Donnie V. That'll be his second. 8 or 9 fouls on whatever we got in the third quarter. That was that sure looked like a good block there.
That was a great block.
Yeah. There were 2 players there. Villarreal was coming in from the side and knocked that one away, and he gets credited for the foul. Spann going to the free throw line for the second time in this quarter, and he's perfect and remains so with that free throw there. With 1.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. 41-31, the Cyclones with the lead. Awaiting the second free throw by Spann. Hits that one. It's a 9-point lead. And the Cyclones launch one, nowhere close. We've come to the end of 3. Russellville with a 9-point lead, 41-32. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
If your tires just aren't feeling the holiday cheer, let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
After 3 quarters, the Cyclones with a 41-32 lead. They have a couple players with 4 personal fouls. Both players will be starting this quarter, and Malachi Siner and KJ Foster. Joining them, Villarreal, Smith, and Campbell. Had a coach tell me, why let 4 fouls do what 5 will definitely do? Keep them on the bench. So we're going to see how long we can go without either one of those guys picking up their 5th. The Titans with the ball to start the 4th quarter. 3-pointer rims out by Moore, and we have a foul called on Jacksonville underneath. This will be on Spann. It'll be his 3rd. And the first team foul called on Jacksonville, and Russellville quickly get the ball in. We're going to see a little bit of pressure because they're behind, so they're going to want to get some turnovers here. They're going to trap Cade Smith in the front court, and now a timeout called by Coach Chenault. He wanted to save possession there, and he's got him to burn. He had 4. He's got 3 left after this. We're going to take a quick break. The Cyclones lead it by 9. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Welcome back. 41-32 our score. The Cyclones with the lead, calling a timeout there to save possession here, as it looked like it was going to be a turnover. Caleb Campbell with it for the Cyclones on the right side. Cade Smith, Donovan Villarreal, KJ Foster, and Malachi Siner on the floor for Russellville. Titans make the switch off the double team. Oh, they double team Villarreal and left Siner open. He missed the turnaround Jay from inside. I think he was surprised at how wide open he was. Long 3 try by Landon Smith. Misses that one for Jacksonville. KJ with the rebound. He's knocked to the floor, and that'll be number 4 on Kayvon Spann. And the second team foul called on the Titans. And they're going to bring in Marion Ball, who has 4 fouls himself for the Titans. He picked up 2 in the first quarter, and they sat him the entire second quarter. And now Caleb Campbell doing some work there, mopping up the floor there, and literally getting some sweat off the floor there. And then now he'll be the trigger man. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Villarreal catching it in transition, was bumped a little bit, no call, but he has it in the front court. Foster will give it back to Campbell. Top of the key, 3-pointer, missed that one. Siner, can he save it? It can't. It actually hit Coach Chenault, who was standing out of bounds. Malachi couldn't save it for the Cyclones. So to go back over to the Titans, Cyclones only lead by 9 here. Avis Rhodes will give it up to Landon Smith for Jacksonville. Villarreal is on Justice Moore, who has it in the corner, tries to spin move, can't get around him. Fade away 15-footer rimming out there, tipped around Jacksonville. Can they keep it alive? They can't. Good job by Donovan Villarreal. It was tipped to him from Benjamin Moore. Under 6.5 to go in the ball game. The Cyclones lead at 41-32. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Cade Smith catches it coming off a screen and misses the three from the top of the key. Rhodes the rebound for the Titans in transition. Got away with a double dribble a little bit. He kind of pinned it up against his hip, but he kind of turned and no referee was over on that side, so he's fortunate there. Benjamin Moore has it for Jacksonville. Passed on the long three. Rhodes gets it back to Benjamin Moore. Now Rhodes catch and shoot for three. That's his first made three of the game. He's got 6 points, and they're inching back into it. It's only a 6-point game. Cade Smith, the 2-on-2, will pass on it. Campbell is going to be whistled for the traveling violation as he took off from the top of the key.
Boy, that was a late whistle.
And Jacksonville has it, trying to cut into the Cyclones' 6-point lead. I tell you, it's okay. Russellville just looks like a team that's been off for a week. That's all it is. I mean, that's okay. They're going to fight through this. You got to win all types of games, and Cyclones are going to win one like this here. And a traveling violation called on Landon Smith. And timeout called by Jacksonville. 5:22 left to play in the ball game. Cyclones lead it by 6, 41-35. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, watch this. It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter even if you can't have sugar by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
I say this all the time. Nolan Richardson used to say anybody can win with their A game, but you're a good team if you can win with your B and C game. And Cyclones aren't playing bad, but they're going to have to fight through and win it without their absolute A game tonight here. They lead at 41-35, 5:22 left. Villarreal gets the inbounds pass, and here comes the trap. The Cyclones beat it down the floor, and they're going to slow it up just a little bit. Coach Chenal that said earlier, don't get in a hurry. The clock is your friend. Foster almost had it knocked away near the top. Posting up outside the lane is Villarreal. Stops his dribble, needs some help. He kicks it back out to Campbell, and now there's Donnie V at the top of the key with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Double team without a dribble again. He's going to float a cross-court pass, caught and passed by Cade Smith. Caleb Campbell will miss the three from the top of the key. KJ Foster, the offensive rebound, goes up. Ball was blocked away from behind. Here comes Jacksonville. In transition, ball in the corner. Rhodes missed the three because it was blocked out of bounds by guess who? Caleb Campbell. If you've watched our games this year, it's like he's averaging one of those a game, a blocked three from the corner. And it was a good time for it, too. 4:38 left to play in the game. Cyclones hanging on to a 6-point lead. Have not trailed in this game. Catch and shoot, three-pointers and air ball. And that one airballed by Landon Smith, the 6'2 junior. They're going to full court presses here, 4:34 left to go in the game. Inbounds pass deflected out. Good job there by Donnie V. That was deflected by the Titans. He knew it was going to go out of bounds. He didn't try to save it, just let it go. So Cyclones will do it once again. Cade Smith racing in the front court. You hear Wolf, Wolf, or we did. That means somebody's coming up behind you getting ready to knock the ball away, and you hear it from your bench. You better turn one direction because there's a guy coming up right behind you. Cade Smith heard that. Campbell gets it inside to Signer. Pump fake one-way spin move. Lost it going up. Whistle, and they call it a travel or a jump ball?
They call it a jump
ball. Okay, so it stays with us. Shot clock does not reset with 15 seconds left. If it's under 15, they reset it to 15, but it's exactly 15. Signer gets the inbounds pass, gives it back to Donnie V. Take a baseline. There's a little bit of an opening there, and they're going to call a travel. I don't think he traveled. I think he shot off the wrong foot. It looked awkward, but I think he only took 2 steps there. He hit that shot, but we'll wave it off. So the Cyclones still up by just 6. Rhodes in the front court for Jacksonville. Dribbles over to left wing. Justice Moore. Wraparound bounce pass goes nowhere. Foster. Bounce pass ahead to Malachi Siner. Around a double team. His layup rolls in, and he's got 10. And now we have, let's see, the official stop play. And she's going to say, that, oh, there's water on the floor. So she's kind of wiping it off with her.
Foster got undercut just a little bit, and that's why there's water there. He sat down on the floor pretty hard.
She used her shoes to kind of dry it off there. Titans with the basketball in the front court. The Cyclones lead is 8, 43-35. What a play there by Malachi Siner. Three-pointer by Rhodes. Misses from the left wing. Campbell, the rebound. He'll give it up to Donnie V. Chenault wants to get him in the front court. Wants to attack now. Cade Smith, spin move, ball taken away by Ball there, and whistle and a jump ball called. It'll belong to the Titans here with 3:21 left in the ball game. The Cyclones lead at 43-35, and Marion Ball very slow to get up. He's the one that tied up Cade Smith on that play. He will come out of the basketball game. Jason McNeary will check in for him. Six more games tomorrow, beginning at noon with Harbor against Van Buren, a girls' action, concluding with our Cyclone senior boys against Mills at 7:30. Lady Cyclones won earlier tonight by 16. Boys trying to make it 2 for 2 for Russellville. They got to hang on this 8-point lead. 3:12 left. Titans in the front court. Rhodes, jump stop and lane shot. Blocked there by Campbell. He blocked it and got the rebound. Foster in the front court, pass ahead to Cade Smith. Pass on the 3, attack baseline. Strong and drew the foul. And this will be on 0-0. Jason McNeary, his second. Boy, Cade just needed a little bit of an opening there, and they thought he was going to pull the trigger on that 3, and that's all he needed for attacking baseline there. He's got 9 points in the game as he goes to the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight. The free throw is good. He's in double figures with 10 points. He does not have a 3 tonight. Hit 34 last year, 16 this season. He's really kind of developed his game where he's not just a guy that's going to catch and shoot threes. He hits both free throws. He's got 11 points tonight. Had 16 in the game against Parkview, Missouri. That was Russellville's last loss. They've won 3 in a row since. There's a three-pointer missed by Jacksonville, but they get the offensive rebound with 2:42 left. Moore might have got away with the travel. Drive to the basket and missed the shot from in there. Lambert had it, lost it, and Cade Smith picks up the loose ball, and now we got a whistle, and let's see, they stepped on Caleb Campbell, and the official, I think, should call a technical foul or just a foul here. They stepped on Caleb. Yeah, they are going to call a technical foul. They did that on purpose. And is it a foul or a technical foul? Because it's different. And I say that because if it's a foul, there's no shooting. If it's a technical foul, then you shoot 2, and Russellville gets to pick from anybody on the floor. And Caleb Campbell, he says, I'm good, but he's frowning. He's got a headache. We need to give him a BC powder or something because he's in some pain right there. Cade Smith will shoot the technical foul. And I'm checking to see Caleb Campbell. And he's asking if he needs a breather. And he's like, no, he's holding the back of his head, still with a frown, but he says he's good. Caleb, the guy postponed surgery so he could play games. He's not going to want to come out for any reason. Cade Smith hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That's his first miss tonight, and he's 6 of 7. Cyclones will have it on the possession there. I never did see who the foul was on because it counts as a personal foul also.
I didn't either.
I assume I know who it was. I assume it was on number 20, but I'm not sure. Villarreal with it in the front court. Cyclones with 11-point lead after that made free throw, 46-35. 2:18 left to play in the ball game. Here's Campbell, feeds it underneath. Just a little too tall for KJ Foster. KJ said, hey, just shoot that. But Caleb's unselfish there. Here in the front court with the drive with Span and mishandled it. Gets it back out. Step back three by Benjamin Moore. Missed that one. And let's see, nobody wants it. It's picked up by the Titans, and Span gets the and one. That's his first made field goal of the game. He's got 6. And they're going to get to score with the clock stopped at 1:55 left.
They got Campbell for a foul.
That'll be his third. And the first team foul called on the Cyclones here in this quarter. They're waiting for the Titans to sub, but they're subbing in for the shooter. So if he makes it. Free throw is no good. Villarreal the rebound. 46-37, the Cyclones with the lead. And they're going to call timeout as they were trapped in the front court. Malachi Siner was trapped over there. Russellville uses a timeout. They have 2 left. We're going to take a quick break. The Cyclones lead at 46-37 with 1:47 left to play in the game. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Welcome back. The Cyclones with the lead. And I'm looking over the foul situation. It's not really mattering all that much, but what I mean is one more foul called on Jacksonville actually puts us on the free throw line, but we have 4 more to give. Russellville leading by 9. I realize that feels like a lot, but they can erase it with some outside shooting. Minute 48 left, and means we can milk the clock, maybe try to draw some fouls. We have 2 more timeouts to play with if we want to use that. We use one there to save possession. The shot clock is at 27. Here they come with the double team. Russellville gets the ball away from the side. You don't want to get the ball around the side. Cade Smith passes on the three. Made it look like he was going to shoot the 3. The Cyclones still moving the basketball around. 15 seconds on the shot clock. In the corner, Campbell will miss the 3 there. And rebound, they're going to see a foul called on the Cyclones, and this will be on Cade Smith, his second, and the team's second, with 1:28 left. So it does not put them on the free throw line. That's good. Jacksonville in the front court. McNeary will drive right side, feeds it to Ball underneath. Mishandled it, got it back, put it up and in. Marion Ball with 6. It's a 7-point lead for the Cyclones. Foster in the front court. Take it up right side. They're chasing him with 2 players. He gets the pass away. Russellville moving the basketball around. Siner was open underneath, but Caleb Campbell couldn't get a clean pass to him. Didn't want to. Well, the worst thing I can do is turn the ball over. Let's milk some clock here. Donnie V misses on the drive all the way. Pass out to Ball for Jacksonville. Layup misses. We got a foul called on the Cyclones. With 50.7 seconds left, they're going to get to go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
That's on Campbell.
Yeah, this will be on Caleb, his 4th. Marion Ball has 6 points tonight, has not been to the free throw line. That wasn't much of a foul. We're watching on the replay here. Ball shooting 2. Missed that one. Waiting the second one. In 6 games tomorrow, starting at noon. Alternates girls game, then boys game. Back and forth. Ball hits the second, not the first. The Cyclones have it in the back court, leading 46-40. Siner gives in the front court to Villarreal. Foster reach in, knock the ball out of bounds. 38.4 seconds left with 23 seconds on the shot clock. Kind of surprised the Titans didn't foul as soon as we got it across the timeline there. They're going to come in with Peyton Lambert, who started this game, but we haven't seen him since the first half. He got 3 fouls in the first quarter. And now there's the foul. I thought we would see that as soon as we crossed the timeline. I thought they would foul on purpose. And this will be on Justice Moore, who's got 1 now, and that'll put us on the free throw line. And KJ Foster to the line. He's 1 of 3 there tonight. A lot of times you, if you're behind, you can foul any time, but a lot of times you wait for him to cross that timeline because maybe the 10-second violation will get him. KJ just hit a free throw. That's huge because that makes it 3 possessions. It's a 7-point lead now. That's a big free throw. So even if they hit 3s, it's still a 3-possession game, no matter what happens on this free throw. But he does hit that one. Russellville putting a man back there just to make sure they couldn't roll it to half court. If they hit a 3 here, expect them to take a timeout. Ball knocked away by Siner, and Donovan Villarreal comes in the front court in transition, takes it all the way with a layup. There's your nail in the coffin right there. 50-40, the Cyclones lead it by 10. Rhodes, a 3-pointer, missed that one. Goes off the hands, a ball chased down by Foster, and the Cyclones are going to win this game. Russellville never trailed, although it got pretty close there, within 6 points. The Cyclones never trailed in this ball game. They're going to win this game by a score of 50-40. We're going to take a break, come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. Come on! KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Cyclones win it by a score of 50-40. And aside from the game, I got to say something because I've seen this now 3 times. That's totally aside from the game, but I think it's important enough. After every ball game, win or lose, Kate Smith always goes along the Russellville bench and picks up any kind of trash and throws in the trash can. I was just sitting here watching him do that. That's just fantastic. Every single game he does that. He's the only one who does that. That's fantastic. And good for Kate Smith because he led the Cyclones in scoring tonight with 12 points. 10 points for Donovan Villarreal and 10 points for Malachi Siner. There's your 3 guys in double figures. Caleb Campbell and KJ Foster each with 9. Jacksonville did not have any players in double figures. Justice Moore, their highly touted junior. Russellville held him to 7 points. 7 points also for Landon Smith and Marion Ball. The Cyclones win this one by a score of 50-40. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, just great defense by that Russellville Cyclones, and under a lot of pressure with the press that Jacksonville was doing, they was able to break the press, get some good shots underneath. Jacksonville was 1 of 16 from three-point line. They just couldn't hit it. 11 of 17 from the free throws. We were 3 of 19. We need to become a little more hot on that three-point line, and 15 of 19. But overall, just a good game. Donnie V had, along with his points, he had 9 rebounds unofficially. Malachi, I have him for 6. Caleb Campbell, he had 5 rebounds, and boy, he took a beating tonight. Seemed like he was just really getting pounded underneath that board, but all of them played a good game. And I want to say something about Malachi and Caleb Campbell being able to play with 4 fouls and not committing that 5th one. Did a good job on defense.
The Cyclones win this one by 10, 50-40. They move to 12-2 on the season. after the win tonight. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. Lady Cyclones will tip off at 6 o'clock. Permitting that we're on time as they take on the Lamar Lady Warriors. The Cyclones will follow against the Mills University Studies Comets at 7:30. Again, if we're delayed for any reason, we'll put that on our Facebook page and let you know. Otherwise, we'll be on the air about 15 till 6 for the pregame show. I want to send a very special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, and Maggie Duval, who's been running our live stream tonight. Thanks to both of them. Well, once again, we leave you from our score tonight from day one of Hoops for Hunger at Cyclone Arena. The Lady Cyclones winning earlier tonight 60-44, and your Russellville Senior Boys defeating Jacksonville 50-40. For Stephen Berry and Maggie Duval, Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone basketball.